take it no more. I'm going crazy. Is this a game or is it love? Please tell me, baby. I want you with me. I see it clearly, you and me, eternity. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. Could I bring you up tonight? Maybe now's not a good time. Praying the moon reaches to the stars. Hold me in your arms. I wanna lie here close to you. Don't leave so soon.
You know, I have never felt so miserable. Sometimes I lie awake in bed wondering if you and me would even last forever. But I need to know that you'll stay with me. You gotta tell me now. Here we go.
Can't take it no more. You're being so cruel. Is this a game or is it love? Quit playing the fool. Let's try to be real.
This has to be real.
So open up and let me know just how you feel. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. To tell you that we're more than friends. Hope I don't sound too desperate. Praying the moon reaches to the stars, that we don't tear apart. There's so much of my love to see if you stay with me. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. Could I bring you up tonight? Maybe now's not a good time. Praying the moon reaches to the stars. Hold me in your arms. I wanna lie here close to you. Don't leave so soon. I've never felt like da 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 da. I've never felt like da 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 da. Baby, stay with me. Da 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 da. You gotta tell now your love came all over me.
「
rough. Never once in my life have I ever been in love.
But I hope one day my lives will find a way to be real. I will feel the warmth of love and say, I believe today. So the day will come when all my dreams come true. Yes, I know I am the greatest.
Loving everyone in my own way. I just wanna love. I beg and hope and pray, let go. I'm still lying today. I'm hoping for a way to make all of the words that come out only be the truth. But I can't say that to you, cause I only acting like I love you without me feeling that way too.
Oh, I can say it now. No, I wouldn't even try to sing aloud now that I love you.
I love you. Yeah, I love you. Alright. Yeah, I love you. You are my friend. Do you remember it? The day we dreamed beneath the sky that was trembling. You are my dream. Your image is fading into your one longest way. Whoa, the future is beckoning. Every day ahead of us is a shining day. We'll keep on singing a shimmering summer smile, reaching place, a vision of our funny days. We'll challenge the future. I aim to go far.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
I'll go the distance. The skyline drowning blue, soaring on a starship. This is the best kind of forever trip. You are my friend. Do you remember it? The day we dreamed beneath the sky that was trembling. You are my dream. Your image is fading into your one longest way. Whoa, the future is beckoning. Thank you, my friend. Though I remember it, the day we dreamed as one. A promise is never met. You are my dream. I can't turn away now. So long, my dear, it stays. I'll go the distance. Now with nothing but a dirty bag on my back, I fell in from the heavens. And
Episode
I don't know
19.
where I'm at.
Yeah!
I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to soar to the place so far away that I dream for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Oh baby, strong, strong mountains overcome the walls with my guitar. I'll sing it out now, oh yeah, so far. Just music, that's all that you need. And for you, I'm singing this song, oh yeah. These words for those who dare to sing out their hearts with my guitar. We'll never stop playing, yeah, to the stars. There's no place that I'd rather be. Chasing to be free, my perfect dream. I wanna believe the singing on beat most recently is like Reese's meat. Pretty big bees, no birds in the bees, but ecstasy with extra cheese. Ramen rhino sound like Bono. I'll smack up with a blackjack bottle when I say ho. You say hey, I guess you don't know what I'm really trying to say. Let me tell you a little story about someone. He thought he'd done it all under the sun, but when he turned the sound higher, he started to see that a whole new world would open for you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Music can save the world, maybe I don't have to say a thing. So do you feel it, my love? Now we'll sing. I wanna tell you now, what else can I say? Can you see me? Now it's a new day. Oh yeah, I don't need anything special, just for playing my guitar. With feeling now, I'll sing yeah, out so far. I'm by myself, I know it's okay. Volume up for the day. So now I'll play. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rock City boy. Doesn't matter if I'm awake, doesn't matter if I'm asleep. I will never stop reaching
don't want Mark Month. Your points were giving willingly. We were there for cupcakes. Obey or be timed. Yeah, listen to whatever that guy said. DA still wheeling his chair in here, it sounds like. So, he is not here yet.
It's my demon time.
No Mark Month? No. I said before that, I think we said it when we did the Mark video, that the next stream wasn't going to be anything Mark. It was going to be something different. But who knows? Can't quite remember that stream anymore. Alright, wait. We back on Demon Time. I thought it was tough.
It's my demon time.
Should we bring back the Demon Slayer bingo card?
I was gonna make one, and then I realized I need to figure out a better way to do it
Than handing it out individually.
Yeah, because some people take them when they're not supposed to, the wrong numbers, and then people come in later, and I need to figure out a good system for it.
Tanny time. Once again, it's our demon time. You are my friend. Raccoon time, baby. BGDA, I'm not sure if you already know this, but the One Piece live action has started production. Yes.
Yep, 2 weeks
Super
ago.
sad. Jamie Lee Curtis cannot be in season 2, but what can you do?
Horrifying. Unbelievably sad.
Yeah, sucks. Whose voice was that? If you're talking about the 19 alert, I just looked up Demon Slayer episode 19 reaction or discussion.
Oh my goodness.
And it was one of the first ones I saw. Technically I cut it up a little bit because the woman saying yay and that is at the very beginning of the video. Before they even say episode 19. So the guy says Demon Slayer episode 19, and then I just spliced to say yay from her. I can give you the exact video if you ask me in the Discord after the stream. Let's go. Yeah, Rock City Boy. Yeah.
Who said that?
Everybody that came on the stream.
Fair enough.
Yep. Like I said, ask me in the Discord for the next stream, because I can't really look for it right now, unfortunately. Rock City Boy L song, that's correct.
Somebody's fishing for points, and you're gonna get them.
After months, really. I can finally watch a live stream. Damn, what happened to you? Or was it just our timing and or the content of the videos we were doing? Mark Muff, hashtag Demon Time. What took so long? A bunch of Tanjiro emotes. What's up, bums? DA is on his Demon Time.
Perpetually.
Mark Month time. Mark Month.
No, thank you.
Oh, Med School. Ooh. Ooh. How do we have Med School set? Yeah, what are you doing
this
here?
Is gonna rot your brain. Not the videos, us. Legitimate, just moaning in your ears. Doctor.
Of course, DA perks up when a woman is missing. You could do a Demon Slayer month or finish on Infinity Castle alone. Probably.
Post Demon Slayer anime ending is gonna be generational.
W song, Rock City Boy, episode 19. The anime is back. First video we see is the one we do. What's up, gaming? Actually, we'll say Virench, because I think we have another gamer gaming. Jay is gay. Blaze. Jay. No gay.
Ivana Neri says, Demon Slayer is good?
No.
But that's the first one, so that's what we'll do first.
The video.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing here?
Maria, Jam, Gamer, dead again. Priscilla, Neo, I already said Blaze, I already said Gamer, yeah, there's Gamer and a gaming. MF Chris, Alola, in Med School. Nami the Goat, Unknown Gaming, like Victory Greymon, Carlo, Jam. I think we're all caught up. Adrian, Ivana, yeah, Valstrax, and Mark the Elf, but no Mark Muff. Yeah, so I guess we'll do Demon Slayer is good first. We are talking about Demon Slayer is good, even though it's not, by GrassoGuy. He actually unlisted this video, so it just so happened to be in our playlist, so we were still able to have access to it, but it is technically gone.
This is a Lego channel now.
Oh, crazy! Just we're
apologies. It was a Lego channel before this and after this.
Fucking dull! You have nothing to say!
It's crazy. We did the same exact, like, with Oceanus, where it's just like, hey, there's the pivot. T23, what if Goku went into Bleach is getting crazy?
Yeah, of course it is. What is a tame T23?
Honestly.
So, you've said nothing, essentially. You've wasted your money.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Description, boys.
This is a hot 3-minute and 14-second video.
The
this
hottest of
in
them.
And out. Demon Slayer is actually good. 3 question marks. Hashtag Demon Slayer. Hashtag Kimetsu no Yaiba. Hashtag Demon Slayer.
What's the
Kimetsu
next
no
video
Yaiba.
we do?
Hashtag Demon Slayer video essay. Hashtag video essay. Hashtag anime video essay. Hashtag anime. Hashtag manga. Hashtag Kimetsu _no _Yaiba. Hashtag Kimetsu no Yaiba manga. Hashtag Kimetsu no Yaiba
Episode
anime.
19.
Demon Slayer anime. Demon Slayer manga. Demon Slayer video essay. Tanjiro Kimetsu. Zenitsu Nezuko Kamino. Demon Slayer review.
Oh.
I saw
The chill
the
says,
stop hating on Demon Slayer.
Happy to be
first.
here. Also, my favorite character is Doma. That man was mishandled so bad.
There's a lot of mishandled characters. Thank you for re-upping to the bum soul. And it sucks because I think part of my issue with Demon Slayer isn't even the basic nature of it. It's just that there was such an opportunity for it to
Episode
be
19.
good. And it's just not good. The reason I picked that alert from the like 3 or 4 I saw is it is encapsulation of what episode 19 is. And as we will see with these various videos,
Potentially, we don't know. There could be some subversion where they don't really mention episode 19, but they could and they will.
Could it be because of the insane animation, the incredible soundtrack?
You've got 3 minutes, homie.
I don't want to do this.
You got 3 minutes.
The emotional range of the voice actors?
This is anime.
I always say this. Show me a bad voice actor. It means nothing. Tell me why this one is doing a better job than somebody else. Yes, across the board, they're all good. I don't care about voice acting. This isn't a plus in Demon Slayer.
Ask these niggas about the fucking lollies.
Yes to all 3.
Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God, I wish I fucking was.
You know what wasn't in there? Story. Characters.
Yeah, legitimately. Plot, none of that. Aquafina's the worst.
I'm going to talk about what a lot of the attention around Demon Slayer neglects. The story.
Sebastian says, Da, what is your opinion on MHA chapter?
No real opinion, really. Whatever happens with Uraraka and Deku needed to happen after the Dark Deku arc.
And it looks like the mangaka was following the panel stuff, and that is very interesting stuff. That is very good stuff. I will say, I enjoyed what happened with the kids, but the reason I didn't enjoy it, and I understand that's a little paradoxical or even oxymoronic, is that it's too little too late.
Yeah, this should have been sprinkled in earlier. This would have been a fine chapter, but now it's just like, you are on borrowed time here, sir.
Like with the whole, Bakugo's never been great around girls. Like if we had seen aspects of that either with the classmates, with people that were with people coming in, just like, oh, that's Bakugo after he won the sports
With his
festival.
internship.
Anything. No.
I started reading the manga after season 1, and I thought to myself,
Good man. Look at that. Good man. Look at that. We rocks with you.
Oh wow, this is mediocre. This isn't as good as I thought it would be.
Wow, this is garbage.
Paul,
You actually.
but I need to hear why you went on to read the manga. You must have thought that season 1 was good. And you go, okay, the manga's gonna be as good, but it's not. You go, it's not as good as you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So that means that you had some expectation of quality based upon the first season. And I need to hear why you thought the first season was as good outside of
Swan
that
Explains
magic
Comics
number.
says, Megan Fox is a bad voice actor.
No, Megan Fox is an actress and she did voice
Holy
work.
shit, these niggas is cooking.
Absolutely. I speak in manga terms generally.
You like this?
Keep reading.
And then the movie came out.
There's no way this man is going. The animation is carrying my interest in this.
It is.
Unironically.
Legitimately unironically.
Season 2 came out, and I was so amazed that I was so certain that I remember.
This man really.
This is the argument that we've been making all this time.
He's really going. I'm so happy they jangled them keys in front of me. He's truly going there.
Yo.
He's really going. Give me them Branson circuses.
This man.
This was unremarkable until I saw it moving, and then I went, "Hey, yo, hold on! I see some cooking here. What's that I smell? Is that a feast?"
Reading couldn't possibly be the same thing I read. And it's not just that the anime is carried by its animation, score.
It truly is. You are literally saying that. I'm sorry. Of all the times to say it's not that it's carried, it is not after you read the manga went, this is mediocre, and then watch the same thing you read and went, oh my god, this is amazing. That speaks to nothing but its carriedness. Oh my god.
Or voice actors, as much as that enhances the experience, because I found myself engrossed in the story all over again. Especially in the.
You weren't engrossed the first time!
Yeah.
You can't say. Detroit Smash! Thank you for the super chat, Soul. Sup, 26 months. God, 2 years?
Yeah, it does not feel like we've been doing this for that long, but we've been doing it for so
No,
much longer.
we've been, like,
Crazy.
it's crazy. It's everyone's
Too
demon
bad
time.
this is
Don't
our
want to stop
final
this.
year, huh? Our final month, really. Our final stream.
Thank you for the super chat, Soul. It truly is crazy because we'll do this basically twice a week, an episode and a stream, and it feels like we've been doing it for roughly a year.
Finale of season 2, and the story made me feel bad for the demons all over again.
But you didn't the first time. You literally said, wow, this is mediocre. And then you watched it and went, oh my God, I'm starting to feel bad again. It is
Hi,
truly
Zaldonic
carried
says,
by the anime.
You are old as hell.
Dirt.
You have no idea.
Almost.
Time. I
It
know
was
it's
going to be a DA joke.
coming. How does it work? Why do I care? Let's go all the way back to season 1, shall we? Not much time is spent on the training. That's only about 3 to 4 episodes, unlike most anime. Then Tanjiro.
But the training for Naruto was interspersed with a lot of different stuff as well. It wasn't just pure training.
Even the training of learning the Rasengan, it spent a lot of time what's going on with Tsunade, what's going on with Jiraiya, all that stuff.
Tanjiro begins hunting demons on his own, minus Nezuko, which I loved. I liked that loner portion of the story. I thought that's all it was gonna be at first.
But you saw the intro. Surely you saw the intro and you saw 2 other people kicking around. Surely you've seen the poster and you see a bunch of people.
Then we meet Zenitsu and Inosuke. We get that typical shonen trio. You'd think that change would upset me, that the deviation would take away from what the show established.
I am upset that more characters are here for some reason. This was something I was enjoying, and now I'm getting something different. I might not like this, cause different bad. Maybe I smash? Me angry. I don't change.
Dutch
Mother,
says,
the intro.
thoughts on the Acolyte show?
Haven't watched it.
Terrible.
You watched it?
I've watched people watching it.
Too. But it works. I love their dynamic. I love these characters. And that's why the Demon Slayer story works if you haven't figured it out already. It doesn't prolong a formula even if it works.
What?
It is quickly paced, and it is stuff I like, but not in the manga.
This is an argument we have not heard. It doesn't prolong things that work.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is not an argument that we've heard, surprisingly. This works, and then it shakes it up because it's got bigger, grander ideas for this admittedly simple show.
It quickly shifts gears and takes on a new direction to stay fresh.
By adding 2 people, it was one mission that he went on, and you're just like, well, this is just it forever, I guess.
Yeah, it's always just gonna be Tanjiro alone on missions to partners.
Something Attack on Titan did really well with its sudden shifts in direction of the story, all while staying the same story you originally started. Somehow, there are still demons there, and there are still Titans.
This should have been a tweet thread.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
It's just a different approach to that world's concept. A further demonstration of how Demon Slayer continues doing this.
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
Does it feel like a year because y'all were having fun, distress, or a little bit of both? Definitely a little bit of both. Thank you for the super chat. So
time just flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
It's efficient. We never left.
Never left. When you're at work, 8 hours feels like that in 8 hours. But when you're just like playing a game, there's sometimes I'll be playing.
Yeah!
There's sometimes I'll be playing Slay the Spire, and it'll be 3 hours later. I'm
Animation
like,
episode 19, Nezuko, cute not like other shonen, brilliant in its simplicity, just saved you niggas 3 hours.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It truly has hit all these points.
We appreciate it. Stop coming to these, shove off.
Got places to be.
It's my demon time.
Is when the Hashira are introduced.
Episode
Rengoku,
19.
And then Tengen.
Yeah!
You think, oh, this is the new adopted formula. The trio are gonna meet and fight alongside each one of the Hashira now. But nope, you'll discover in season 3 that the story is going to shift again.
No, but they did.
Yeah.
They fought with Rengoku, then Soundman, then Mist and Love Girl, and then they just went, oh, it's the ending now. So
yeah.
But the formula was going that way.
It was definitely that formula, sir. We found out nothing.
Take on a new formula for a while. And you're thinking, well, how many times can that happen? How long can that go on for? Well, that's why the manga ended so prematurely. I figured it out. I wondered, why with a story with so much potential to keep going, why end it so soon at its peak? And it was so that it could end on a high note. And
they had a set number of demons that they needed to defeat.
Mm-hmm.
They could have, if they had done the one demon per arc or 2 demons per arc, they could have done another arc or 2 before the finale.
19.
Yeah!
What is that? Another 40, 50 chapters? Another year and a half? 2 years? It ended when it ended. It wasn't an abrupt ending.
not overstay its welcome. That is why Demon Slayer is so good. It doesn't rehash the same material or milk
it. It does!
Yes,
it literally does. It's a formulaic arc structure, which is fine. But don't say it doesn't rehash the things that make it work, because it truly does. The only thing you're doing is saying, hey, this is slightly different now because more characters were introduced. But that's Black Clover. That's Naruto. Like, what are we doing?
At the end of the day, they do have to fight a demon with a Hashira over and over. Now, again, it's on a train. It's in the middle of an entertainment district. The things change, but you can't say that it's just like, oh, everything changed. No, they didn't. It is the same essential structure. It is things that done around it, kind of like One Piece, but you can't just be like, nah, it's different. No, it's the same, and it's fine that it's the same.
For what it's worth. It takes bold risks in trying to escalate the story.
What is the bold risk? You didn't even mention them.
Muzan standing there. Tanjiro becomes the Demon King, and then they're just like, we gotta cut off his head. But no, though. But friendship.
But that was like 4 chapters.
Yeah, that's the very end.
And it's not like the art in the manga is bad or anything. It's pretty great. It's no One Punch Man, but it's good, right? I'm not saying the fight scenes aren't peak in the anime. You're right. It's better than the way fights are presented in the manga. But that's why the story is so important. That's why it needed the story to be good. Because without the anime, it still needs to be as good as it can be. And...
But it's not! You said it was more than mediocre!
You said it was mediocre!
You said it was mediocre!
You said these things! This is a 3-minute video! We can keep up!
It is.
Oh, it is!
Hey dudes, I'm the one and only GrassoGuy. If you're a new subscriber or viewer, welcome to the Grasso group.
8.
Yeah.
I feel like if this was double the length, it would have hit a Hall of Fame easy, because this was not good.
I can see why they didn't delve too far into the anime. They're just not equipped for it. It's fine that you're not.
Yeah.
But listen to other people and how they do it and explain yourself. Don't just go, they
Listen
took
to
risks.
the right people.
They took risks. And then you showed a panel, and that was it.
We are now talking about Stop Hating on Demon Slayer by Vanguard. We're truly just going up in the time length of these.
The story ain't good. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine.
Hey y'all, it's been a minute. I don't care about pretty animation.
Yes, you do.
I started watching more retro anime from the 70s and 80s, like Ashita no Joe, Gundam, and Urusei Yatsuru, and I have retro crush. Yeah, because a lot of the animation of Demon Slayer is fluff. It's like that GIF or that video that's going around where they're fighting Muzan or whatever, and there's all those whips and stuff, and it's all this flame and all this crap, and it's like,
oh, that's gonna be such noise.
And it's, oh yeah, oh no, oh boy, and that's the way it is. It's visual noise. But people love it. It's eye candy, and that's all they care about. This guy literally just went, if the story wasn't good, the anime needed the story to be good, and it is, but the story's mediocre when I read it.
But I did love it again once I watched it. Huh?
He doesn't even understand. The manga arc isn't great. The manga art isn't great. The Muzan walk, unbelievable cringe.
Pete. I can watch Yu Yu Hakusho every month without getting bored. It's very good. It's very, very good.
It's about time for my biannual watch of the Demon Slayer tournament. Description, boys.
Where is that? Help.
It is Vanguard. Stop hating on. Yep.
All right. Just a thought, but watch whatever you want.
But yes, you should watch whatever you want.
And that's it. Light description, boys, today.
All right, very light. Ippo's so good! Ippo is so good. That was a nothing video. Don't get me started on the Muzan walk glaze. It's such glaze.
It's trash.
Did I say Demon Slayer tournament? I meant Dark
Yes,
Tournament. Jesus.
I didn't want to.
150 million.
Cash money.
You couldn't even number good.
The number is good.
That's how many copies Demon Slayer sold.
I don't care. What is the quality of it?
I don't care.
I do not care.
I don't care that I don't know how much which watch has sold. I
Episode
know
19.
That it's still going, and I'm happy that it's still going.
Yes, this is the argument I get in for AEW. I do not care about the ratings as long as it's able to keep going at the capacity that it's going. Once it starts getting to an area where they're like, oh, this might get moved, this might get then I'll be like, holy let's do something about these ratings. But I, as a person not invested in the thing, I'm not gaining anything from it doing well.
To be like, your numbers go
I don't
up.
get any money.
Yeah.
I don't have a talking point by going, look how much it sold. I don't care.
I can't go, it's better than Ippo because numbers go up. That's not an argument that you can win against somebody. Ippo's way better than Demon Slayer. No, but this sold more. What do you think they're going to say?
in 5 years only, up to 2021. This makes it the 9th most sold manga of all time. Not only that, but since it has the least amount of volumes among every other manga in the top 10, it means that more people bought the same volumes rather than the same people buying more volumes.
Hey, but here's what you have to understand. We live in a world where there's more readers of manga than ever before. Especially in the US.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just be going, oh, it sold more than the things that preceded. I do not care about that aspect of it.
Where are you going with this in particular? Is this a reason why we should stop hating on Demon Slayer, the name of the video?
Because it sold a lot, because a lot of people like the jingling keys. Like,
sales don't matter. I truly don't care. It has nothing to do with the quality of the series, and that's why I want to know where he's going with this, because it's crazy to bring this up in the beginning of the video about stop hating on it. Because if it's just like, well, people clearly like
Episode
it,
19.
that means nothing. Because always point to the Transformers. That I'm so glad that it made so much money.
Yeah, it's the best example in history because it is largely agreed upon that those movies suck. But it's also undeniable they made stupid money. The Lion King remake of Minions made money too. Is one of the best animated movies of all time. Because of that, no. Lots of bums out there. Quality of the series matters more than sales because money. The popularity argument is already taking too much time. It's 6 minutes. Numbers don't matter to me because something can always come out and surpass it. I care about characters and story because no matter how good a character or a story is in another series, it doesn't detract from how good the characters and the story is in the series that you're reading. But if something surpasses your thing in money, you no longer have the talking point of money.
That it's also the youngest of all the manga.
I don't care.
Dutch says, same with Twilight. It made more than Raimi Spider-Man.
Yes.
I guess it's just better.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
Because in the list, it's even more impressive. But despite its fast rise to fame, Demon Slayer is also one of the most hated mangas online. People complaining about...
Pause. I don't think so.
Definitely not.
There are a handful of Demon Slayer sucks videos.
Would you say it's 6-to-1 ratio of bad to good?
Based upon the videos that we've done, absolutely.
Then I don't see how it's one of the most hated. Now look at something like Fairy Tail. Look at something like Bleak. Look at something like Endgame, Platinum End. Like,
look at something like the later seasons of Orange Hair Girl. They're demons that eat people. Promise Neverland. Yeah, people hated that.
Look at the second season of One Punch Man.
Yeah, the list is gonna end fairly soon. The scrolling is gonna stop.
Oh, it's too generic.
Yep,
Oh,
done so.
I showed the 5 videos I needed to. King's Game, my God, I don't think I've seen a positive King's Game video out there.
Unfortunately.
the villain is boring. Oh, the writing is lame.
Yeah. And you can look at other people and just go, this is amazing. The writing's the best.
The villain's awesome. Mums are glazing a walk.
Well, you're all wrong. Now, I'm not saying that you have to enjoy it or that Demon Slayer is the pinnacle of literacy.
Demon Slayer is a work of art, has 5.5 million views. That's by our boy Gigas, of course. And Captain Mac's video, I think it's only in around a million point two. What basis are you going by going everybody hates this stuff? Because
Episode 19.
whatever the series is,
MF Chris
you will
says,
find people.
I've seen a lot of positive DS videos than the negative like the popular anime YouTubers.
Legitimately.
Why do you think that we can keep doing this?
You can see our lists.
It's lousy with Demon Slayer video. It's a lie that it's a lot of people.
We're doing 3 today.
The mic is awful. You know what I'm saying?
The hate that it's receiving is definitely unwarranted. To start off, a common complaint about the series is how generic or boring it comes across. While I acknowledge that the writing doesn't have too much depth in regards to the storyline or the plot, that doesn't mean that it's bad. Simple writing does not equal bad writing.
No, but if people find it boring, they're not enjoying it.
Listen to the arguments of what they say about simple and bad. Don't just the argument is not it's simple, therefore it's bad. It goes deeper than that. If there are 6 or 7 videos that you showcase, do they just say that simple equals bad, or do they go further than that? This is simple, and it could do more, and that's why it's bad. Something like that. I don't think the argument is simply simple equals bad.
In my opinion, the pacing and the writing of the show was good enough to make you attached to some of the characters at least.
It's good enough. You know what I'm saying?
There is nothing out there that can't make you attached to one of the characters. I think Final Fantasy The Spirits Within is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I'm sure if I rewatched it, I'd attach to some character.
You're talking about attaching to characters, which is a personal enjoyment, which is not quality.
For example, some Hashiras. And yes, I didn't mention...
for example, you can attach to some characters, like the Hashira. Moving on.
People will attach to a person because of an aesthetic.
Yes.
Because they wear,
absolutely,
say, a big hat or something.
A big hat. And it is a big hat.
Main cast, because I know a lot of people hate on it. Most of the time, the hate is targeted towards Zenitsu and sometimes Inosuke. Tanjiro and Nezuko are pretty clear, I'd say, apart from some weird people who dislike Tanjiro for being so good and righteous.
Then you have not watched the videos. Yeah. You have simply took a screenshot of you scrolling through them, but you don't know what the arguments are. The argument is Nezuko is a dog. She don't do nothing.
To be fair, that's our argument that came from Trayvon.
The argument, yeah, the basis, the fact that it's a dog. Yeah, but it being she doesn't really do anything other than attack and is cute. But the dog is an encapsulation of that argument. So you're just not listening to the arguments if you think that they don't really care about that. There's a lot of hate for the characters, but not Tanjiro, except for the weirdos
that think he's too nice.
And that's the entirety of the argument. Tell me the Snake Hashira's personality.
So is everyone ready to see the MHS fangirl cry and rage when the ship that was going to happen happens? Do you think they'll send hate mail again? I think we might get Bleach's level of rage.
There are a lot of people that enjoy their own ships, and when they don't get it, there will always be disappointment and raging.
But what ship could there be in that?
Bakugo Deku.
No, but we've seen the legitimate, hey, this is probably going to be the ship, says basically the second arc.
And then they will argue the fact that Bakugo Deku would have been the ship since the first arc.
But it wasn't. It wouldn't have been. He told him to kill himself.
Yep. Suck.
I kinda disagree with. He's a nice person by nature, we know that, and he holds a grudge against Muzan, rightfully so, and his grudge was so powerful that he was ready to attack Gyu, the water Hashira, without hesitation. So he's not a complete goody
Wait, what? I think you misframed what actually happened there. Because it sounded like you went from Muzan into this.
And righteous, which I kinda disagree with. He's a nice person by nature, we know that, and he holds a grudge against Muzan, rightfully so, and his grudge was so powerful that he was ready to attack Gyu, the water Hashira, without hesitation.
It wasn't about the grudge being powerful. It was about him going, I'm gonna kill your sister.
Unknown Gaming XL says, Nezuko she protect and she attack.
Yeah, she do attack. And I appreciate Robot Lady for reading that properly. but yeah, it wasn't like, I need to fulfill my revenge, so I'm going to kill you. It is no, you're going to kill my sister.
And I'm going to protect her.
That's just wrong.
It wasn't even like, hey, I'm the guy that did this to your family's lackey. It's your sister turning into one of them, and I'm going to take her out unless you can protect her.
And it wasn't even like when he found his family, he was like, I gotta find them up that did this. This is just a lie.
So he's not a complete goody two shoes or like super good righteous. I don't know why people.
But when you think about it, 95% of his character is the goody two shoes thing.
Bruh, he clears the persons with his soul.
With his soul juice.
With the goodness of his soul.
The mother saw his soul and went, I'm cooked. I ain't got no argument.
It's so warm and gentle.
Dang, you got me. All right, pimp.
What am I doing? I'm gonna turn my entire life around because your soul touched my soul. Sorry, I get.
And you've got two examples, one of revenge and one of him going to kill somebody, which was an act of love, essentially, because he was such a good person. He was defending his sister. Hardly a great morality thing. People really don't watch Demon Slayer.
This is such a bad example. It's episode 1 for
Swan
crying out
explains
loud.
Ahmed says, I don't like Tanjiro and Nezuko because they feel like chosen ones. They just so happen to be the first.
Yeah, they're the first for everything. But that happens a lot of series where the protagonists are typically the first of the thing.
Plus it rained before a drought.
And dislike him for that. That's just his nature. But back to Zenitsu.
Yeah, and they dislike his nature.
Yes.
Is there an issue with disliking somebody's nature?
You've not disproven that he's not a goody-goody. You just disproven that he's
19.
not always a goody-goody.
Zenitsu, the most obvious thing to say about him is he's such
Episode
a crybaby.
He's annoying.
He's annoying. He's a sexual assaultist. He is annoying.
A sexual artist.
His entire power set makes
Episode
no
19.
sense. Yeah! We haven't even got to episode 19.
But first of all, he's a regular human. He doesn't have some crazy tragic backstory like the others, and he doesn't hold.
But he does. He was abandoned by his family.
And then his quote unquote grandpa took him in, which was not his grandpa, it was his master.
The grudge to Mozan, like
Do
Tanjiro.
you need an ordinary what is him having an ordinary past and being a normal person have to do with liking him or disliking him?
So he has no reason to like have so much willpower to kill all these demons.
He doesn't have willpower.
Or is that what you're saying? This is why we should excuse his lack of willpower? But Inosuke is the same. He doesn't have some big grudge. He just wants to show how strong he is.
This doesn't mean that he's
Episode
better
19.
or worse or anything.
Nezuko being a chosen one kind of undermines what the story is trying to say about sympathizing with demons.
Hashira's be losing against demons till Tanjiro joins.
He's also not raised in a wild like Inosuke. So it's a normal reaction for him to be crying or to be scared.
So,
when
him being raised in the wild means that he should be fearless of demons that are shooting webs that could cut off your head in an instant? That doesn't make sense. You being fearless in one aspect doesn't mean that you shouldn't be fearless in every aspect. Especially considering that he was doubting himself with the big spider dude.
I guarantee that 99.99% of you
Universal
guys.
Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
I just got into Digimon 5 days ago thanks to you. Thank you for the super chat. Love One Piece forever.
Did we talk about Digimon?
Recently, yeah.
Did we?
A couple streams ago.
If you say so. I don't remember that.
Digimon's so good. Yeah. The first 2 seasons are so f***ing good.
C says, he can also be immune to poison and relocate his limbs all because of the wild.
Yep. Yeah, oh yeah.
That wilderness do something to him, of.
Yeah, it changes you.
Would behave the same way in a world with no technology and Wi-Fi, let alone getting chased by literal demons.
Pause.
On the contrary,
so you need a tragic backstory to not be afraid of demons, and since Zenitsu doesn't have that, he is warranted in being afraid of demons. That makes no sense. What are you talking about? You're just trying to excuse the fact that he's so scared. It don't work like that.
That was so bullshit.
It's crazy how he arrived to that. This is pure and simple. Dang, I gotta make something. Well, he's normal. He doesn't have a tragic backstory, except of all the people that were bullying him and him always being alone and him being afraid of everything forever and him having to live up to the expectations of his grandpa who took him in. But other than that, he's completely normal, and therefore he should be scared.
You know, I wonder if I would like Digimon Tamers these days.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Because I really didn't like it as a kid, but I think it's because I didn't like the main characters enough, and I didn't like how the dark overtones of it, as opposed to a lot of the stuff before was lighthearted and more about the friendship and togetherness of the group and such.
Oh, it's demons.
The animes onlys are so hyped for serious and they even a super chat now me to go. And it's gonna be so crazy where it goes, I'm just gonna be me. I gotta defeat you because you took out our king master and blah blah blah. And then time. It's time to be sleep again to do this stuff.
Are gonna go wild. And I'm happy that it's gonna be in the movie theaters. So that we'll just get the low quality ones for a long time, and then later we'll get them. But the hype hopefully will have passed.
I love Cyber Sleuth 1 and 2. Love them.
Can we talk about how Zenitsu created his Godspeed techniques? No.
No. How? No.
No, we can't.
He did a better version of the thing he was already doing. And then he created a new form.
Why didn't Muzan work with humans to get the flower lily? The humans could walk in the day and get the flower from Muzan. What do you mean? What's the question? I don't understand. Zenitsu's a normal person. Are we on the same page here, or what's the problem?
That it's a good thing that we have a
Obvious
character.
reasons.
Unknown Gaming XL
Obvious
says,
reasons.
Swordsmith Village arc is a big snore ZZZ.
It's so boring. Tanjiro is annoyingly good. Always nice, makes friends with everyone. Vanilla yogurt, Gary Sue, that should have died. Nezuko is a cute pet that should have talked from the beginning. A standard Shonen Jump woman. Thank you for the super chat.
It's crazy, and to just dismiss it as it's just the weirdos.
Yeah, only the weirdos would. I love, and this is the argument that people levy against Superman, of him being super nice and all this stuff. And I love Superman. Tanjiro's boring.
It was more realistic as opposed to the crazy people we see
There are
most of the
Reddit
time.
threads about him being overly kind. He could have sourced one of those.
Like the Hashiras. Furthermore, I think that the author did a great job adding a side to Zenitsu where he would become a total badass too, aka when he sleeps. That way he's not always a crybaby, because even
He's not always the crybaby, except when he's conscious. When he can see what's going on, then he's scared.
Yeah, I think it was genius that he just made him go to sleep and be awesome.
I agree that it gets annoying. That's why sleeping Zenitsu is a go. Like, look at him. You can't tell me this wasn't cold, bro.
Look at it!
And you see, every time he goes to sleep, that's when the action pretty starts. And therefore, it's more easy to like him. Even if you do like the screaming comedy rah stuff, you get the action stuff that you're also here for. So it's a win-win.
Look at it! Look at it!
Exactly.
Look at it! Look at it!
How can you dislike
Dutch
this?
says, I don't accept Tanjiro being a well-hidden good boy when Ippo exists.
Ippo legitimately is the cat what Tanjiro should have been. Like, there's no good boy better than Ippo.
I said back in the day that I started disliking Deku because Ippo's just the better Deku. Whoa! He did the in the middle of the air spin like in Kuroko's basket.
Why would you bring that up? We're having a good time. Why would you try to hurt me?
Bringing that up.
We're just talking about Ippo and watching Zenitsu do some nonsense.
And we have to talk about another good boy.
We don't.
Kuroko.
We don't need to talk.
Don't you remember his wristband that he got from his friend? And then his other wristband that he got from the people on the bench that had their hopes and dreams in it. And then they just never mentioned or showed it again after that or anything. Yeah, just jizz. That's what your reaction should be.
Yeah, he's moving blind.
Yeah, because his eyes are closed, but he can feel the
Air?
poison, lightning in the air.
The air shifts in front of him, so he moves.
Yeah, and that was established, and we all understand this, and that's just another a positive thing about Zenitsu. Are we are really? This month is really just showing this, and this is his point.
Ippo, greater sign, Iruma.
Controversial.
Sebastian
I'm
says,
gonna go nuts.
Usopp is a way better example of a normal human man was in the village boy, and now he is fighting emperors in 2 years.
Yes, he's a example of it's understandable to be scared in a world where mubs can bring a meteor down on your head.
Galaxy impact, and you just like pew pew. But this is his point. How can you dislike this? Just look at this. That's not the argument that you should be making. That's a horrible argument. Look, yeah, the air is vibrating. That's how he. Oh no, that's the spider saying that. Sorry.
Yeah. I started reading Slam Dunk and finished the first Shoyo game. It was peak Slam Dunk.
Well, what are their abilities?
Good at basketball.
Do they have like a fireball? What are we doing?
No.
Ice wasn't in that one.
No.
We doing ice. Wind. Oh, we did wind.
Teddy got the winning smelly threads and he has the winning wind flow.
I always forget about the thread until it's said. Because it's so stupid.
But the lightning isn't real. Look at the pretty moving drawing.
What? Here's my point, y'all. Look. Curtain down.
He's still going.
What?
What?
How is he still going? This month is gonna show 19 in its entirety.
Bro,
how can you feel satisfied in doing this as a creator? Your point is you shouldn't dislike him. He's awesome.
Look at it.
Half the time, a quarter of the time. Deal with the annoying to get the awesome. Deal with your husband beating you because he gives you flowers sometimes.
And now here comes the flowers. Look at it. Look at the flowers walking up. Bro, he's still going.
This is crazy.
Rusko says, "Look at me, Tanny. I'm clean."
Clean, Tanny. I love that robot lady knows how to say Tanny.
Thank goodness. When this is over, go back to see how long this was.
Yes, sir.
Inosuke, there isn't.
All right, 340. We will go back a minute and see if it started there. It did not. Okay.
People we see most of the time, like the Hashiras.
Nah, I don't need that part.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Be that it gets annoying. That's why sleeping Zenitsu is a go. Like, look at him. You can't tell me this wasn't cold, bro.
40 seconds of legitimately nothing but a clip. 40 seconds legitimately of nothing but a clip. How do you sleep at night?
Inosuke, there isn't much to say. It's just either.
Inosuke's better! Or are you talking about what the negative people are saying?
You like him or you don't. He's kind of a wild card, so I can understand why some people like him.
Couldn't you say that about Tanjiro? You like him or you don't? Couldn't you say that about any character?
Any character.
What? I guess you like him, you don't, or you feel ambivalent towards him. I guess that's also one of them. But can you not feel ambivalent towards Inosuke?
Some don't. It's not the same for Muzan though. Contrary to.
And moving on from Inosuke. The point of Inosuke is done. There's not a lot to say about him. You like him, you don't. He's a bit of a wild boy. Muzan, no. 40-second clip of 13-second explanation of what Inosuke is.
No.
10 seconds.
11.
What are we doing? This guy sucks. This sucks!
The almighty Jew Hansen says, can we talk about how it's never explained why Zenitsu can only use one form out of the lightning breathing style? Like, is it like Rock Lee thing, or does he just suck that bad?
No, to do that, we would have to understand how people learn forms, why they can learn breathing, why they can't learn breathing.
We would have to explore the other forms and see why they're difficult. Does he not have the arm strength? Does he not have... Can he not breathe?
It would take the power system being fleshed out to understand why he can or can't do this
Universal
thing.
Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
If One Piece turned to Demon Slayer episode 19, wise and the fans worship the animation, what would you think? Please, Dragon Ball Monsoon. They're doing that basically now. Like, when Wano was coming out, the pacing was still horrible. The pacing was as bad as it's ever been in One Piece. But people were like, hey, the anime might kind of be the definitive way to watch One Piece right now because it's real pretty. Some people just gravitate towards animation, and that's the beginning and end of their thought process. Thank you for the super chat. Love One Piece forever. We probably could do a Dragon Ball month because
we done it.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Did we?
No.
We did.
No. I don't think so.
Could have sworn we did.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we ever did a Dragon Ball month.
The months are so infrequent.
Yeah. Outside of mini Mark month, I think the last month we did was like either Demon Slayer or My Hero Academia.
I feel like we did.
No, we just happened to do a lot of Dragon Ball in a short period of time. We did like 3 within 5 videos or something.
That's weird.
And you know why?
Obvious reasons.
Well, obvious reasons, of course. But the reason that we didn't do it is because we kept going, I don't know if there's enough Dragon Ball videos out there to do a month, like 8 videos of, and then we just ended up doing like 12 videos of. Wait, there's more than one form in Lightning? Yeah.
His rival dude knows all the other forms except for the first form.
Yeah.
Why? Who knows?
They're thematic opposites of each other.
Yep. Sure are.
One is brash and the other is cowardly.
So does lightning breathing make them faster than other breathing style? If so, then why others are fast?
Yeah. When it happens, it's they pump the blood into their legs, which allows them to move quickly.
Somehow.
Yeah. So that's what happens there.
There was also, did you see that thread of Zenitsu and his rival? There's more than a brotherly thing, and it was just this whole like 9 tweet thread of just like, this is who they are and this is what they stand for and this is why this is important and thematic, and I was just like, you can't.
Thank you for the super chat, Nami the GOAT. Mark has some interesting DB videos.
Boiling rocks and just going soups on. I'm sure he does. What's it? What you got? What's the problem here?
We did do a Dragon Ball month. I do not remember.
How can you not appreciate the peak animation tech demo that is episode 19?
Popular belief, Muzan is, I think, an elite villain.
Why? Because he's menacing? Is it going to be because he's menacing?
You said due to unlike popular beliefs, which means that you know what the popular belief is, but you don't know what the popular belief about the argument against Tanjiro. I don't understand that.
He inspires fear in every character and is truly evil.
Who said?
What did I just say? Because he's menacing.
Who said that he doesn't do these things?
Yeah. A lot of villains do these things.
Yes.
But there's more to them than just that. The Joker does these things. I don't care.
Ball Girl and Arrow Guy did these things.
Swamp Demon did these things.
It doesn't mean anything. Talk about what people are talking about instead of just going, he is these things, which can apply to 90% of villains out there. Buggy, he doesn't, unless you talk about the fact that his crew and the cross killed and everything. Them being so done with Buggy is one of my favorite things going in One Piece.
Who's worse, Muzan or Off One? Muzan.
Off One.
We might need to have that discussion someday. Oh no, this might be an anime only, Tanny. Legit might be.
It's actually rare to get a pure evil villain nowadays in shonen.
Yeah, it's entirely rare to get that. Kaido just going, I don't care that them months is drinking poison. They slaves for me. Who cares? I'm gonna smush them with my island and move the on. That was his plan. They're having a party down there. They're celebrating. Oh, word? How about this castle coming down on y'all necks? Children? Do you think I care? Get out of here. But he did respect pronouns. So I guess he's not purely evil. Hashtag not transphobic.
Hashtag Kaido best emperor.
Unknown Gaming XL says, Tanny, are you okay? Tanny, are you okay?
Are you okay, Tanny?
Pretty good, robot lady. Pretty good. Media literacy got cooked like Rengoku.
You see, Muzan is different than other villains because he's drawn to resemble Michael Jackson.
He's evil, and you don't really see that nowadays. Kuro was gonna kill an old sick girl.
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon
What does
Instinct
he
Goku.
mean? What is he
Dragon Instinct
referencing?
Goku.
People overestimate the amount of anti-villains out there. Not everyone is Aaron of or the Luke. Thank you for re-upping to the bombs.
Moro was eating planets.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like some of the devils in Black Clover?
It's just wrong.
It's just wrong. Muzan is somewhat consistent with how single-minded his goal and motivation is, though it makes no sense. But All For One does have plans and goals, but it's contradicted so much in the newest.
It's trash. I don't care.
We can have a discussion about this some other time.
It was introduced as just like, I want to be a quirk broker, and every quirk comes to me, and that's my plan. But it's actually my brother, though. Shut up.
No, because he time traveled to the 70s and gave us around 30 or 40 years of S tier to A tier pop music. Remember,
some of them wasn't that. They weren't the S tier. Let's all admit. We'll put that over there.
Smart
but it was that
Explains
stage.
Comics says,
Rock my
he
world.
didn't read the manga Tanny, it was inaccessible.
It's inaccessible, Tanny.
Still one of the best.
One of the best ever. Remember, he's not the Demon King. He's the Demon King of pop. I'm surprised nobody's ever done. They had to.
They
okay. Just have to make sure. Thank you for the super chat, Soul. Yeah.
Most of them have a sad backstory that turned them evil. So people say they have good writing and the morality is somewhat in a gray area.
Pause. It's not simply that they have a sad backstory that means that it's good writing. It's not an equal sign, bam, there it is. Mm-hmm. It's what's within it.
Who cares? Okay, what you're basically saying is we get no motivation for why he's evil. That's why he's good. He's just a force of evil. That's bullshit. You're excusing poorly realized character by just going, him just evil. Him just bad.
About their motives, but true evil villains like Muzan is also a trope that's completely valid. Another
okay,
absolutely.
So it's a trope that exists.
Yes. It doesn't make it any better or worse than somebody having a backstory.
Yes.
It's irrelevant to bring up that he doesn't have a track.
Is Muzan better for not having a backstory?
He seems to be hooked on backstories quite a lot because that's what his Zenitsu point was.
Example is Majin Buu. Like, he was pure evil and cool. I think that's what Muzan is like, albeit slightly less cool and more
because
sick.
his motivation was purely to destroy. It was no words. There was nothing there other than smash.
He felt the big power level and he wanted to smash the big power level.
He was having fun, so he's dancing in front of Vegeta.
Yes. But again, it's refreshing for a villain to not have a track.
It's like an ice cold lemonade on a hot day. That is refreshing, baby.
What are some of the devils in Black Clover's backstory of why they're evil?
It's refreshing. Kaido's backstory was, somebody put it on Twitter, it was just, I'm a little dude, now I'm a medium-sized dude, now I'm a big
he shows
dude.
Boo who could push back the spirit bomb because he wasn't completely evil.
Magic backstory, which creates
that's a whole
conflicting
thing with the spirit bomb. And maybe it was just a whole
refreshing. I'm surprised we don't have a refreshing emote.
I gave you a refreshing emote,
yeah.
But I gave you that sound clip.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the Phil one.
Oh yeah, you sure did. I'm gonna add that.
emotions.
Bro
in
should
you.
read more books, like, seriously. Yeah, it's Voldemort.
That's truly he had a sad backstory.
Not really. He was an orphan. That's about the long and short of it.
Yeah, there's no real reason of why he's evil except, hey, this is like my birthright. I deserve this.
Demon Slayer establishes a clear and straightforward storyline and goal. The evil monster killed my family and turned my sister into a demon. I will overcome the obstacle.
Hey, guess what we're watching?
What do we watch?
And save my sister by killing the evil monster. And
It's simple story, okay, but everything can be distilled down into a simple story. Gon wants to find his dad. That's the story of Hunter x Hunter.
Does this make it better or worse than a Bleach?
Ichigo wants to protect his friends. That's the story.
Than a Flame of Rekka, than an Iruma. Does it make it better or worse? Are you talking about the people saying that it's bad, that it was simple? What are you saying by saying that it's simple?
Teddy, calm down and have a refreshing drink.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
also avenging my family. Simple, right? And I'll do it in a flashy way too, thanks to the insane animation by...
I dare say that's refreshing animation.
Hashtag chef
C
kiss.
says, guys, you are not realizing that if we get a backstory that's less peak episode 19 animation gifts Tanny.
Hey, valid, totally fair.
UFO table, which brings me to my next point. The series is carried by its animation.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
The bingo chart is being how we do the
Reworked.
bingo chart is going to be reworked because it needs to be fair for everybody coming in later, and I need to find a way to get it to everybody without them asking, stopping, making sure they got the right number and everything.
I'll also
Episode
see if I
19.
can find something on
Yeah!
like GitHub with like a auto bingo type of thing.
Now this is just a stupid statement. What exactly is meant by this? That the show wouldn't have...
Episode 19.
Yeah!
What is meant by that episode 19? You're still showing the most pretty animation of season 1. Pull that back, but what's mean by that? The story is not good enough. So the animation does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of what people are gravitating towards. As evidenced by the last dude going, I read the manga and it didn't get me unless it did get me, which
Episode 19.
whenever I needed it to get me, I'm gonna say that it got me. That's distilled down to its purest form. The story is not good enough.
Episode 19.
The series as a whole would not be quality in the eyes of many people if the animation wasn't stellar.
How do you not understand the concept of being carried by animation?
How do you not understand the concept of being carried, period? Because all it is being carried by something, and in this case, it's animation.
Unless his thought process is everything is equally good. Everything is an 8, but the animation is a 9, so it's not really carrying it. It's not like the characters are a 3, the story is a 3, the music is a 3, but then the animation is a 9, so it's being carried. No, everything is roughly the same. It's as good as everything else. Episode 19.
It's not about being human or not, or nuanced or anything. It's about having a sad backstory. The episode 19 Glaze is going crazy. Demon Slayer fans only have animation, Tenny, good boy, Nezuko, cute, Ren Goku, Ren Goku. The manga makes you look at how fast the story is. Fire.
3 flame emojis.
Success without the animation, even though it's the fastest selling manga, so that can be right.
No, it was after this happened.
Yes, this happened, and then people wanted to read the story, so they bought a bunch of manga volumes, and now they're fans.
Or people just want to collect things.
Yes.
I have 3 volumes of Komi, and it's when some of my favorite characters show up. The first volume, and just a volume that was on sale. It means nothing that manga is being bought. It doesn't mean that it's not being carried by animation. Based upon all these people that are just like, I ain't reading the manga.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about them? You can collect things and not really engage with it. Yeah. I have a Cats Blu-ray in my room, but when I do want to watch Cats, it's gonna be on my computer. I don't pop in the Blu-ray. I just have it to have it. I have a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays and games that I'm not gonna play or just I want to have, or it was on sale or whatever. It means nothing.
Having good animation means that the storyline is bad? That doesn't even make sense.
No,
that's not the argument.
It means
Smart
that
explains,
because
Comics says, Tanny, I saw you did the big pretty in episode 19.
That sure was a big pretty, Tanny.
It's basically saying that because the storyline, I perceive it to be bad. The reason it's popular is because of the animation, because otherwise it would be bad. Like, you watching Demon Slayer right now. Imagine it animated like Naruto back in the day. Do you think Demon Slayer would be a 10th as popular?
Again, look at any of the gifs that you see on Twitter. It is not the emotional moments. It's not characters doing funny things. It is this.
The animation is
Episode 19.
fantastic, and I think everyone can agree on that. But that's literally just the bonus point.
No, it's not the bonus point. It's the meat for a lot of people. Because how many times have we watched a person go, how can you say this is me and look at it when you literally just did it in this video for 40 seconds with Zenitsu?
It was you.
You are him!
Nuts was just like, well, I was just watching it casually until episode 19, yeah.
And Giga was like, how can you say this is me and look at this?
Charlie... Moist Criticals is like, it exploded my balls through my eyes, and I had an orgasm that sent me to space, or whatever he said.
Like, is it supposed to be bad to not carry the show? If the show is solid and the animation is great, I see no problem.
But the show is not solid. You're missing that aspect of it. You believe it's solid, but a lot of people do not, including myself. I think Demon Slayer is a sub-average series. Sub-5 series.
You don't see things like Black Clover being said that it's being carried by animation. You don't. What's the hot show? Frarian. You don't really see people going, yo, the animation though, because they have the characters, the story.
That's all it is. Because I started reading it, and it's literally just a journey through the world of nothing but characters.
You don't see that, but here, when you see the gifs, you see this. I saw gifs of a cat girl, and the dude was just like, oh, cat girl, I want to see. I saw a gif of that. You don't see the gif of Zenitsu going, girls, for obvious reasons.
The only problem is that you're not subscribed yet, so run it up, please. I'm trying to hit 1K subs soon. Apart from that, Demon Slayer has really good animation, a solid and simple storyline with refreshing villains, and good characters.
You named a villain and when he's refreshing.
And
you know why? Because almost every other villain has that sad backstory.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
So how are they refreshing?
Ooh, when they're doing the same thing that you complained about. Ooh, refreshing.
And it's actually one of the...
And you know what? Also helped Demon
Chris
Slayer.
says, Frieren have been praised mostly for the story and characters, which I really liked.
Yes. And you know what also helped Demon Slayer a lot? It started booming right around the pandemic. So people were just consuming media en masse. Mm-hmm. That helped it out a lot because it got a lot of eyeballs that may have never checked it out because people couldn't go nowhere or do nothing. And then Mugen Train comes out in the middle or tail end of the super pandemic part of it, even though
theaters are getting back open. You want to have that movie theater
and people want to go to it.
Plus, it's a canon movie. What's refreshing about it? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel.
Can Demon Slayer's fans please elaborate when they say broad statements like this? No.
Kokoshiba's backstory is actually pretty good. Yeah, I like number 1.
Frieren is so old, you act like a child sometimes. It's so funny.
But how's the pretty? What are we doing with the pretty?
Best starter animes out there. The reason for this is it's so easy to get into and so easy to understand the concept.
Almost everything. Death Note started out simple.
That is every slice of life. It is characters doing things. Why is K-On! More popular than Sket Dance? They're both equally easy to get into.
Concept behind the series that no one is gonna get scared away by the complexity of the plot, you know? And like I mentioned earlier,
you're saying that the series caters to people too dumb to want complex. They're gonna get scared away when it gets complex. You're saying they're idiots.
Whoa. Shinigamis. Wait, he writes in that book and people die? Wait a second. You can have the writing or you can have the book. You can't have both. I can't keep up here. I'm sorry. You're losing me. His name is Light? That's not a name. That's a concept. That's a thing that exists now. Nah, I can't. This isn't relatable.
Throwing the egg was the test itself to save Keiko? I thought it was opening the egg. I don't get.
Wait a second. That is a lot of leaves that he caught. I don't think that's human. If I was to try to do that, I wouldn't be able to. I'm just saying.
Jab straights, like I don't.
There's too many punches. I'm so confused. What?
The round ended?
How? Wait, the numbers go down, not up? But numbers are supposed to go. Wait. 3-minute rounds, why not 4 minutes?
You know what? I'm happy that it's 3 minutes, because if it was 4 minutes, it might become too complex for me, and I might start getting scared of the match.
Wait a second. They showed the fox, and then they showed a baby. Now the baby is a 13-year-old? What happened to all that time in between?
Wait a second. You have to dribble the bat ball as you move up the court? You can't just run with it in your hands? I don't understand.
Yo!
The pacing
Pizza
is
Steak
just really.
says, books in my manga.
Right in front of my salad.
You making me double read? What? I can't do that.
You know, and like I mentioned earlier, the pacing is just really solid, so nobody's gonna get too bored or too overwhelmed by the pacing.
What do you mean? Do you mean we have enough established in the world till now we can start introducing other characters like Zenitsu and Inosuke? Do you mean that we've understood enough from the training that we don't need to see every single thing, but we got enough to make it move along to the big test? And we didn't spend too long there. We just got the big demon fight and then we just moved on because we understand that Tanjiro is at the level that he can do it. So we don't need to see him taking out 50 demons for 7 nights. What are you talking about when you say pacing? Don't just say pacing, explain the pacing.
Wait, this thing called the stand can help you fight how complex.
Wait. It's not standing, it's floating. Wait, he has a fire one and he has a punching? Wait, why can't they all just have fire?
Don't show this brother Dr. Stone. Oh yeah, no, he's cooked. Muzan walk exists pacing. It's inaccessible.
And how fast things are moving. In fact, I think it does a great job at ending the series where it needs to be ended because the main character achieved his goal and there's no more reason to keep dragging on the series. Everybody gets their
Mon
conclusion
Explains
to their...
Comics says, Mahu Sensei Nagima would blow this man's mind.
Cooked. Detective Conan would slaughter him.
But
Cooked.
he appears to be a manga boy.
There's no story and boom, we're done. Just like this video.
Is that a good point of the manga
That's
that it
10,
ended?
by
You
the way.
can't be like, yo, it's amazing. Because somebody watching the first season, they don't have that.
No. That's a 10 ball for your boy.
That's a Hall of Fame for me.
Ugh.
Because it's mostly because of that huge clip in the middle.
Which was a bar, honestly.
Gum, but his powers are rubber. Hard to get into. Back to Demon Slayer.
Now we are talking about analyzing a masterpiece, Demon Slayer, by Jack Rudy. Description, boys.
I should have been prepared for this.
Yeah. The ending was piss. Absolutely.
There it is. I found it. Don't worry. I got you. Made this in 7 hours at 2 a.m. All videos and music belong to the respective owners, and I own none of it. The script is on the... He has a Google Doc for the script.
Oh, that's cool. Glazing time. What if I hate the ending, though, which I do?
Yeah. What if? You should just be happy that it just ended.
It's my demon time.
It is our demon time. Well, it was, but it's gone now.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one.
Demon Slayer is one of those shows that's 1 in a million. The fact that it's a shonen and it isn't at the same time just absolutely blows me away.
It's a shonen, but it ain't a shonen, you see.
No, it's a shonen.
No, it is and it isn't. It's more than that, and less, and the same, and that all are good, and all are fine. And it could be more, but it doesn't need to be.
Corey, yes, I know he took down the Demon Time.
Unbelievable.
I honestly think we had something to do
Yeah,
with
I 100% believe we had something to do with it. Somebody snitched in the comments, and he took a look and went, oh dang,
they are making fun.
They aren't banging it. They're trashing it. Wait a second.
They're ironically
MF
crip
Chris
walking
says,
to it.
Panty, I glad you didn't got Deku horrible new haircut.
I am fine with the haircut.
I am not.
I am.
Another punch monkey in denial.
Each and almost every one of the characters are built up and are likable in their own ways.
Unlike other shonen. What have you seen? What are you comparing it to?
How was Snake Hashira built up?
I will always say, I will never forget. He is going in to slash Muzan, and he goes, you know, I was born in a snake village, and I was the only guy. And I went, no, you weren't. Not to me. You will forever be a mystery to your boy. And then he just started slashing, and then he died 2 chapters later, and I don't care.
Well, maybe if you have read his backstory, hashtag Frankie.
Do you care?
No.
Oh, why not? You
read
read his
a
backstory.
bad character.
But you read his backstory.
Or with
so
the
what
backstory.
would change for me?
I said maybe. We're different people. You like different things than me. Maybe it would something
Is
would
there
grab
anything
you.
in the backstory that you think that I, as a person, would like? With something that would gravitate towards me?
At least not from the 20% I remember.
Like a stoic good boy who always saves the day and is a humanitarian. Boom.
Sir, do not do the pop-in editing if you cannot get it on time with your words.
And you can say this about any series. You like these character traits? Well, here's somebody.
Says,
you like these character
every
traits?
shonen has to not be a shonen in order for it to be good in these
It's
video essays.
crazy.
Yeah, because shonen is bad, except when the shonen good, but only because it's not shonen.
And different always equals good. Because it's not the same as other things.
Jiro, you like soft boys that cry a lot? Boom, Zenitsu. Maybe even a little bit of insanity in your life? I got you, Inosuke. And
okay, but what if I want a good character?
You just listed character traits. You're saying that like the Straw Hat Pirates don't have character traits that you can latch on to.
Which are literally the ones you named.
It's crazy. It's not a positive to have character traits. I'm sorry, we can't be clapping for basic traits.
Like what you said about Tanjiro couldn't apply to Chopper. All the Straw Hats are a little crazy.
Man.
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku.
We need to change
to the top.
We need to change that.
For what?
I'm sick of it.
It's to the top.
His time is over.
Hey, random thought. Remember when everyone said My Hero was the new Naruto? So why did both have good starts, mid, middles, and endings? Because it was truly the new Naruto, and both had war arcs that people say are hard fall off. Thank you for the super chat.
Crazy the parallels. Basic training.
I think a lot of these mangaka take the worst parts of the thing they like from the previous things that they like. So they see the Naruto war arc, but they only really gravitate towards it being a war arc and certain things within it without really understanding why it's good or bad.
It's to the top. To the top. It's to the rigged. 100%.
It's not rigged. It's just hashtag to the top.
Flame of Recca is actually good. Victory Greymon. Demon Slayer is very bad.
Oh yeah, it was definitely copying too much. Thank you for the super chat. So
the manga recently ended to mixed reactions.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Luckily for the writer, I was one of the few that very much enjoyed the satisfying conclusion to the story, and I'm here now to talk.
3 manga boys?
That's
That's crazy. Back to back to back. Yo, 3 manga boys. If we did do bingo, that would not be checked. Jesus Christ. 3. Wow. We went several videos without manga boys. Weeks.
Talk about character design and the themes of Demon Slayer. Maybe even a little bit of art analysis. Buckle up. And
legitimately. That's what it is. That's what all these people are.
I'll put it up at the end of the stream just in case something crashes.
The big boom.
Always, there will be spoilers.
Yeah, okay. It's wow.
Hey, maybe don't do the credit of the music in a background that's white so people don't know what the song is.
What do you mean? I can see it.
Dutch says, there is another demon time named Beast Breath by Dreaded Yasuki. Look it up.
I won't. Yeah.
It won't be as good because it's lightning in a bottle.
What is this? What?
Yo, you can clearly see that.
It's info something.
Yeah. Read the rest like you can.
Cover.
Yeah. Exactly.
This part,
you've read it all.
Oh, okay.
Good job. He took it away with the CJ. You literally. You were not given the opportunity. It's so loud. I wish I knew what this song was. If only there was a way. This is ice cream. This is unbelievable. Subtitles is popping. Blessed rain after a drought, y'all.
There's no way this month uses blessed rain after a motherfucking drought. It's clear this feels so much like early days of YouTube AMVs where Muffs did not know how to crop out a subtitle.
Look at it! Look at it!
Hashtag look at it.
Look at it! Look at it!
After the drought.
No way he used the dub for some reason. This sounds like your AMVs back in the day now. Now let us begin.
Nami the Goat says, y'all made this intro, didn't y'all?
You got us.
And cut. This is bonkers.
This is not good, dude. Goes right in the intro.
We would have made an outline for the white words on snow.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
Sir!
Is he gonna put chapter 1 in the middle? No.
The story and characters of Demons.
Oh God, I forgot the mic.
Oh yeah, this mic is
It was so loud. I thought the mic was as loud.
better than Last of Us 21. That's the only funny thing that we ever have to say about that bastard. It's the same joke over and over, but it's always funny.
It's probably our worst long-running joke, but it's so funny to us. Like, If we bring back Tanny, they'll bust a fake gut. But Last of Us 21 is just hilarious to me.
Slayer divulges from the usual shonen path of character progression and progression in general. While many normal shonen shows have the character start as a nobody who eventually claws his way
Unknown
to the
Gaming
top.
XL says, "Blessed rain after a motherfucking drought, y'all. To the top."
To the bottom. To lower than the bottom.
To the bottom.
Absolutely. It is the worst form.
Stop. Demon morality don't exist. They eat and kill humans for fun. They don't care. For the most part.
How do you make a video with such a loud mic, then follow up with a low sounding mic?
Crazy. This is... So in a live stream, you're just kind of feeling things out, but you can adjust.
Shonen shows have the character start as a nobody who eventually claws his way to the top, like the fanatic Deku or the needlessly optimistic Asta. We only see a bit of Tanjiro's training. The start is...
Wait?
It's objectively good.
Calm down, sir.
So as opposed to the multitudes of trainings those people go through to claw their way to the top, Tanjiro just gets it once and then just goes on for
Is
life,
that
I guess.
good? Is that better than the other ones?
Saitama? Are we Saitama?
It's fairly simple. Tanjiro's younger sister is turned into a monster and his family is killed while he is away by a mysterious demon. He tries to run into the city with her and alert the others before he is stopped by the supporting male lead heartthrob, Gyu. Every shonen show has one.
But he's not a supporting male lead. He shows up here in the beginning and he shows up in the Spider Forest. And there's really nothing with them until the very end.
Gyu realizes Tanjiro's sister, Nezuko-chan, is really a...
Alright, thanks for coming, y'all.
Yeah, maybe not with this video.
Yeah, Giorno. I don't think most JoJo's go through any type of training. They just use the power they're given and then kind of work within the confines of that thing. Heavy emphasis on little, since none of the training that we see is on the actual breathing and sword play. Didn't Tanjiro promise to be a Hashira for Rengoku's brother? Him, I guess.
No.
That was cringe. Nezuko-chan. Hey,
Sebastian says,
guess what just
"I have
became
gone down the
a
DSP
super
rabbit
chat
hole,
alert."
and I blame you. I almost watch all of the revisiteds on him."
Hey!
Good.
How many times have we told y'all? Don't do that.
It's your own fault.
Don't fulfill stuff for us.
You saw a hole that had a big arrow that said trap, and you freaking cartwheeled into it and just went, "I've been trapped. Who could have seen this coming?" Well, you.
a good and nice demon, and he sends
What's
the
wrong
two
with
on
the
their
history? What's wrong with the last arc of history showing disciple Kenichi?
What happened in the last arc? Because it's been a very long time.
It's been a while.
Basically anything after one of his masters were supposed to die, and he didn't, and everything after that is just like, and then the mangaka also super ramped up the ecchi where they were just like, "Hey, I can show nipples. All right,
okay,
I'm just gonna find an excuse to show nipples in the middle of combat." Then my phone skipped that when Nezuko happened.
Saved your sanity.
way to an old man who trained Gyu. Boom, training montage.
This is the type of video where I'm just like, who are your inspirations?
Mm-hmm.
Who have you watched to be like, I would like, or is this just purely something that you would like and think is funny, and therefore you do it?
I might need to put that "Welcome to the Future, Brother" clip in here.
I get so much use out of that. I love it.
I blanked out for a second. What's this about nipples? I gotta keep pausing because it might shut our stream down.
You're not even showing the training. You're showing them standing there.
Is this guy a wannabe AMV editor or used to be an AMV editor?
I hope not.
Because he's definitely doing things on the beat. And I think he's trying to do that.
Why is this happening? Every time you pause, you just do a little hand shrug like, I guess we're still here.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
All right, enough of that. We've seen enough of those.
It don't do training arcs. I like when people train because I get to see the progression. I don't want them to just go, and I trained for 2 years and that was it.
Touch the anime.
So he ends up meeting two ghosts who happen to be the old man Urakodaki's old students, but...
That's not the way you say his name.
It's close
They
enough.
died. This is where we get to see the first of really
Smon
great
Explains
characters.
Comics says, efficiency.
Beautiful. Peak. Haha, funny. Progression is boring. Hell montage. Training arcs can be great.
Design. Before we start, let's just review character design. For instance, here...
We are not doing character design.
Yeah, we are.
We are not doing design theory. We are not doing color theory.
And I believe that it will go no further than they are unique and they are good.
But even the same, we talk about Bleach all the time. Even people that are basically the same can showcase their personality.
We haven't heard the argument. Maybe it's not.
Two high school girls from the same anime. From their looks, can you tell which one is the stubborn and uptight one and which one is the kind?
Yes!
I would say the one with the ponytail.
The one on the right is the one I would assume is the stubborn uptight one.
Character based on looks alone.
Oh! It's so loud!
This is crazy, dude. This is crazy.
Time's up. The one on the left is the stubborn one, and the one on the right is the nice one. Could you tell? No?
No.
Exactly. This is called bad character design. Not dissing the anime in question, but that's just considered bad character design.
No, because even then, I don't know what their situations are. Because even if you're an uptight person, you could be loose with your outfit. You could do. There could be so many ways.
They don't have a blazer. It's just the other person's design is usually indicative of an uptight person, but this time it's just not, and I don't see.
But then, wouldn't that help his argument, or not help his argument, but wouldn't that make him enjoy that more? Because he went, Demon Slayer's not a shonen, and that's not a character design that you can look at on the outset and go, hey, but somehow that's bad, but Demon Slayer good.
What does Zenitsu's design say?
I'm waiting!
Anyways, first up we have the brutish and kind of forceful Sabito. Sabito's orange color palette reflects the symbolism of courage, strength, and...
No! No! He doesn't have an orange color palette. He has slightly orangish hair. You're not showing orange here. What orange?
We are doing color theory.
You were doing it wrong. Themes and symbolism. Yo, it's not
It's raw as fuck. He is not cooking.
It's not orange color palette. Hell no.
Gaming in Virench says, this MF have color blind.
Yo, it's crazy.
Just question marks. I say that's more of a salmon color.
Could you go back to the slash shot? It was a little more brighter.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
It has. Yeah, it's more salmon color.
Yeah, I would not classify that color as orange on any planet.
Only orange that he had. Let's say it's orange. That's the only orange that he has on him. So it's not a color palette. It's just one of the 8 colors on him.
Oh man. Oh,
that's crazy.
Oh man.
Sabito's orange color palette reflects the symbolism of courage, strength, and utter endurance.
His eyes are blue. There's no orange on him.
There's actually no orange. not even a palette. There's nothing on him that is orange. Not even his headband that's holding the mask is orange. Not the scar on the mask is orange. Not the ears on the mask is orange. There's
Dragon
nothing
Instinct Goku.
orange.
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku.
Drunken colorblind color theory. This is a first. Clearing color theory. Yep, he's getting cooked.
Which we see a lot of when he helped Tanjiro practice for 2 years.
No, they put an
He
orange
says,
filter on the
getting color
thing.
theory lessons from a who has color blindness.
Dude, colorblind is crazy.
An interjection, but can we please talk about how insane a 2-year time skip is? It only took Deku maybe like half a year to master.
Are we done with character design when we just talked about the one dude?
Color theory going crazy, y'all. Crazy in chat.
Most of his skills,
They have orange underwear. While a character's color palette can be a part of a character's design, this is a terrible example.
Yeah.
He's saying nothing.
I accept the argument that the character's color means something to them, and what the color symbolizes. Blue is calm, red is fiery, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I use that in my art. The backgrounds are going to be a specific color based upon what the character is. If it's going to be a more angry character, I would use red or black. If it's going to be a more calm and peaceful one, it's going to be a light blue.
Yeah.
So something like that. It's understandable to do that, but he doesn't have orange.
Jay, that is a good idea. I will add that at some point.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just this is JoJo Part 1 all over again. Back to the orange guy. Sabito's mask reflects his nature, stern and strong.
What? Do foxes symbolize that?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Back to the orange guy.
Yeah, him. The orange guy. Look at him.
Y'all, this is crazy.
He isn't orange.
The orange guy. Sabito's mask reflects his nature, stern and strong, whereas the kind and gentle Makomo has a smiling mass of pretty flowers adorning his sides.
Look at it! Look at it!
Also, Makumo's pretty robes and kind face also conveys a very straightforward and kind demeanor from her. Tanjiro eventually graduates by slicing up.
But what does the scar symbolize for Makomo? You didn't mention that.
Hey.
But you mentioned the flowers and the kind face. What about the blue eyes? What about when the rock was sliced and he has a very calm smile, which is belaboring his tough appearance? What about any of that?
Says, Nigga, what orange?
Did he say her color palette?
No, pretty flowery. And her face.
Because, red doesn't really fit into the...
Nothing does orange, I guess.
Massive
you can say Zenitsu has a yellow color palette. I would accept
lightning
that.
is typically portrayed
that
as
makes
yellow.
Sense. He would be the yellow guy. Makomo is not the orange guy.
If Inosuke had like a bunch of different patterns, like it wasn't just one strict pattern inlaid throughout his outfit, you could say, hey, this is a wild boy, his palette reflects that. I got nothing.
That's nuts.
Foxes symbolize cunning and intelligence.
No, they don't.
Flower theory. We're doing flower
She
theory.
has flowers, so calm.
Okay, but which flower is it, and what does that flower represent?
Fox Max is smiling. Okay?
Half stupefied, Urokodaki tells Tanjiro that he will take care of Nezuko, and Tanjiro heads out to fulfill his goal of becoming a demon slayer. As the final selection mission begins, and it starts in a beautiful but eerie forest, demons are...
What's beautiful about it?
That's pretty colors. No, I can't mention colors because I would have to get a color theory. It's pretty.
dispatched everywhere, and the possible slayers are tasked with defeating them. Barely any of the kids survive, and Tanjiro must face the massive demon that slayed Makomo and Sabito. This is one of the first moments that we see a moment of morality and peace from Tanjiro to a demon. In this scene, Tanjiro finds an opening.
No, because it was when the Urokodaki had the one demon against the rocks.
Yep, against the tree, and it's just like, hey, you gotta kill him like this, and
he literally called out his kindness.
He's too kind. That boy too nice to do this.
And initiates an attack on him, beautifully animated by the mad geniuses at UFO table. As the
Hashtag anime.
Refreshing.
Once again, never left.
Demon feels cocky about the strength of his neck and its impenetrable armor on it. Tanjiro slices above his neck and kills him instantly. Then we're treated to a very intimate moment that most shonen stories never really get deep into.
We don't get
Smon explains
intimate
comics
moments.
says, Tanny, look at all my pretty colors.
So color theory is only for orange hair boy? Who's the orange hair boy? I don't know who you're talking about.
Peach color hair equals orange.
But
what are these shonen stories you speak of, good sir? Hold my hand, bro.
Refreshing. Yo, other shonen don't do this. This is different. What have you seen? What shonen is just pure meathead rocks, smash, move on?
Nature. This enemy may have just been a roadblock, but the quaint memory it has makes us, the viewers, peek behind the curtain and see the reality of these demons. These aren't destructive beings who view humans as food. They're broken people who are
No, they do.
They are demon monsters that eat people. They do not remember these things until the moment they're about to die, and then they go, oh no, I was a sad boy once. They're not this way because of their sadness. They're just monsters.
He was smiling and laughing about pulling the arms and legs off of the little girl.
He said, I look out for Orokadaki students to purposely kill them.
And now I'm eating so many of his students, I'm going to be so strong that I'm going to get out of here and kill him.
Oh, but I'm actually just
brother,
sad.
The
My
reason
brother,
why I have
oh
so
my
many
hand,
hands
please.
is because
You
I
gotta
wanted my
understand,
brother to hold
design
my
theory.
hand.
The hands
I'm
are
green
reflection
because
of
I'm
my
envious of all the
own
other
hands
demons out
wanting
there
to reach out
holding
to other
hands with
people's
monsters,
hands.
and I can't hold hands.
Holding hands with monsters.
transform to become monsters against their will. Day breaks and the
That was a crazy cut.
And we can understand that with this and maybe one other.
Hey,
not 80 of them bits.
Does becoming a demon degrade your mind or something? Does it force you to be like other demons? And I have to say no, because Tamio and Nezuko exist. Like, if Tamio didn't exist, you could just go, okay, Nezuko is special because she's gonna be one of the sun walking demons. She's gonna be what he's always looked for. So her mind is like rejecting the baser instincts of being a demon. And there are times where she lashes out and you can say, hey, it was a harsh audio cut. I think I'm moving forward. You can say that, but because of Tamio and Simp Demon, you have to look at it like,
Hey, yo, what's going on?
No.
But then Muzan turns a dude into a demon and he instantly raws and attacks.
So what happens?
I guess you could say Nezuko, when she turned, she rawed and attacked.
The T-Rex 525 says, editor breathing third form, harsh cut.
Harsh cut kind of cold.
But no, you can't say that because she was knocked out for hours. And then Tanjiro's running down the mountain and then she does that. That guy was instant cut.
Did Tanjiro not see his footprints?
Does Muzan make footprints?
He doesn't float. We saw the walk.
Are you sure?
We saw the walk.
Was it not a moonwalk?
I guess it was, technically.
survivors are given special demon slaying blade.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to the cut. There's a lot of people mentioned in the cut, so let's just hear the cut again.
They're broken people who are transformed to become monsters against their will. Day breaks and the survivors are given special demon-slaying blades, ones that would make a swordsmith cry from joy. We're introduced to 3 of them. One boy is one that we will talk about soon. Another is Kanao Suri, a person hailing from the Shinobu bloodline, but not fully. Looking at the design, she also has a butterfly design in mind, like her sisters. Another interesting
What do you mean a butterfly design? She has a butterfly on her. What else did the design speak to butterflyness?
It's not like her outfit has like wings on the back.
No, Shinobu you could say is butterfly-like, because she does have
the
that.
inside of it has those colors, yes.
But she just has a butterfly on her. That's it. And butterflies symbolize... Shut up!
Teddy, please help me. They're obsessed with colors. Give him markers. Kanai. I always say Aoi. Wear butterfly hairpins, yet they do flower breathing. That character design is misleading. That cut is terrible. No, they're mainly you kids and only 20-something. I'm a super strong demon and I love killing and eating humans, especially babies.
No, but I'm sad because my parents and I'm a spider now. Or something, because I don't know.
Thematically, it is a butterfly.
You know what?
You guys can't see her butterfly wings because the effects are invisible.
Hey, you know what? You might be cooking there.
So is Luffy a straw man because of a straw hat?
The ultimate straw man.
Well, blue represents...
Choices are side ponytail as opposed to Shinobu's bun and Kanao's lack of styled hair, symbolizing how each of them walk their own path and are different.
Oh! So Mubs can't have different hair colors without them symbolizing walking in different paths.
Hairstyles. The part is different.
They can't have
yours is you have a side ponytail, you have a bun, yours is free flowing. They all walk their own path.
Doesn't everybody walk their own path? We can't. This is the worst.
Butterflies represent freedom, but due their short lifespan, they also represent the fleetingness of it or something.
Or something.
The final boy is Genya, who
We're done! Butterfly and a side ponytail! Not that she has a big cape, which means she's guarded, and later it opens up, meaning she's... nothing! Just like, her hair is in a side ponytail and butterflies!
So I guess Demon Slayer is a masterpiece because of character designs. And color theory, that's not even a color!
Hey, yo! I'm actually a sad guy, he says, eating a baby.
Butterfly represents girl. Like the analysis of the Filthy Frank gay video where he was making it sound like the deepest thing ever. Symbolic breathing.
525 says, you say that, but look at what happened in the Acolyte with May and Osha once they has the same haircut.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Acolyte
is real.
Are you... I wonder if we're gonna get any of those, because Chris the Chill was just like, "Hey, are y'all gonna do some Acolyte stuff?" And I was like, "I'll talk to Da about it because he's probably watched it. I haven't." And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna start looking for masterpiece videos for y'all now."
There are some out there.
How?
Because it's Star Wars.
And boy, that man is just like, "Hey, I'm a shield when I think it's good, and I'm a grifter when I say it's bad. Maybe I just think some things are good and bad." He's pissed! He's pissed!
Breeding demons and gaining their abilities. His design includes his dirtied appearance, including the fact that he did have a harsh upbringing with Sanemi the
How'd the dirtied appearance
weren't they just in a forest
for
fighting?
7 days?
He is goofy.
I don't think that's indicative of his appearance because I'm pretty sure Zenitsu was dirty. I'm pretty sure Tanjiro was dirty. Kanao wasn't because she was so good.
His near buzz cut also demonstrates his simplicity towards fights and his brow.
What?
Him use gun.
What? The simplicity towards the fight is a buzz cut? But what about the top? That's not buzz cut. Is that his longing for less?
Stop watching Disney Goislop and start waiting good TV shows like The Wire.
I need to watch The Wire one day.
Star Wars, you grew up with it, so it always has to be good. Lightsaber, ooh. Pretty.
Hey, Mac shows, Joshua.
Yeah.
You're out of here, unfortunately. One of these days. Hair theory.
You know it.
Rashness. His stern eye structure also shows his coldness towards others.
Sure.
Back to the story.
Nothing about the scar, nothing about purple, nothing about black. Nothing.
They're all different theories.
Legitimately.
You have a butterfly motif because you have a butterfly pin. His hair represents his orange.
He's dirty, so he had a rough upbringing.
Design breathing, first form, color theory.
Hero ends up returning and bringing Nezuko with him on his journey, and as he walks along a road one day, he spots one of the boys from the final selection. No. it
Oh, this is cringe. The rest was just kind of eye rolling. Oh no.
In his defense,
yeah.
I will say this. Maybe he is like 15, 16.
Be better.
It's hard to be better back then.
Now?
It's hard to be better.
There are 8-year-old celebrities on TikTok.
There absolutely are. But
be better.
When you're just some dude making YouTube videos, maybe cringe is just who you are. And maybe you don't think it's cringe, maybe you think it's legitimately funny and you do it, and then you hope people laugh, and if they don't, you try harder next time. Look at Nux.
Oh, it sounds like what you just said was be better.
Nux rapped. He thought that was good.
He still raps. What do you mean?
Nux rapped. That Black Lives Matter.
I go back to that every now and then. I can't believe he said that shit. You all can't see the thematic comedy out here. Y'all first YouTube videos were cringe? Absolutely. They were AMVs and such. But at the same time, the things I found funny back then, I think a lot of them I would still find funny now. I can't say that for this. This feels like the type of comedy you're gonna age out of. I don't think the comedy I had back then was something I aged out of.
Campy.
DMX Vegeta was crazy. Yes, it was cringy, but hey, it's also kind of hype. This is not kind of hype. This
Leah
is
Luster
not kind
says,
of funny.
I can tell Buddy was bullied in the womb.
Is it gonna be a breakdown? Come through like, what I'm gonna take now? Whatever.
That video was something.
That video is awful, y'all. It's the worst.
It's the legend himself, Zenitsu Agatsuma.
That cut was horrible.
Y'all.
You don't need the cut.
You actively had to do the cut.
Yes. You know what happened? He had one track that was minimized the sound, like he lowered it, and then he had the next track, which was the regular sound. But he didn't splice them at the correct time. The editing is crazy.
I would have been into Nux comedy if I was 12. I can understand that, because our little brother liked Nux.
It's the legend himself, Zenitsu Agatsuma.
That was a horrible cut.
Yes, and it is exactly what you said, because when he was talking, it was lowered, and in here it is blazingly loud, as he is wont to do.
What is the comedy here?
Here he comes.
But that's not a... What's that got to do with John Cena and his thing?
That's the thing. That was the thing back then. Uh-oh. Boom. Here he comes.
Back then, when was this video made?
4 years ago.
Thank you for the super chat, Silver Heart Soul. Hey, you better believe all our AMVs are still
The
up.
first channel we do not have.
Yes, the original
Comp Bros with our very, very, very first videos. Nah.
It was called Competition Bros, and they are gone for the most part. You can still find them on amv.org, some of them, but for the most, not the super bad ones. Yeah. But yeah, our AMVs are still up. You can still find them out there.
Flame of Recca manga. The anime is a bit inconsistent, and it adds and takes away stuff, especially near the end. And after like the 20th chapter, the art takes a big uptick, and he just getting better and better in the manga. So I'd go manga.
Yeah, John Cena is retiring after next year. And it's funny that this is getting so much coverage when we're also looking at Bryan Danielson's final year right now, and nobody's like, "Hey, did you hear he's retiring?" It's all just Cena, and he's next year. Bryan is this year, and he's going for the AEW title next month.
We do have a video reacting to our old AMV.
Yes, actually, we do.
We do.
It's so much fun. What was it all a dream? what was I going for? Yeah, we had fun back then, dude.
Jokes aside, Zenitsu and Inosuke are going to be getting their own segments in this. Besides, they're the only other two most important characters in the show.
They're the only other two most important characters in the show. That is a sentence you should probably rewrite.
Zenitsu came from humble beginnings, except with a lack
Ralph IQ.
Mm-hmm. Good old Ralph IQ.
of parents, but being the hopeless romantic he was, he gave most of his money to a girl and the girl left him, which left him in massive debt.
He's not a hopeless romantic. He's a simp. There's a difference. Did you read Konosuba? No, I watched like 4 episodes when I was over at Mike's house and Kelly threw it on.
I have not, and I'm going to do a revisit on DA's old Naruto review. No, thank you. It's bad. It's pretty bad.
The Naruto are getting their foot.
It's bad. It's real.
How did they find it? Is the question. It wasn't even
Universal.
Like, did our internet just go out?
No, it's showing. The chat is still going.
Yeah, something went. No, we didn't crash. It just dropped frames for a second for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. No, just refresh. Yeah, no, I don't. I truly don't know what happened. There's no crash or anything. It just dropped for a second, and then it didn't drop anymore. Yeah, I truly don't know.
They got the OG cast for the new Fairy Tale back.
Of course they did. Have you guys played Digimon Survive? I played a little bit of it.
I don't like.
Hey, our internet it's good. I was gonna say great, but I can't quite say that.
Kind of hesitated there.
Yeah, no, I can't quite say it, but it's good. It's good.
Day, a man saved him and took him under his wing, which happened to be the retired Thunder Hashira. He began to learn a lot, but one day he feared training too hard and he climbed up into a tree. He soon got struck by lightning and his hair soon turned yellow, which is a nice segue into his character design.
Why did that happen?
That's a good question. And it's a question that is never answered.
Did you type in refresh?
What a bum.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I literally said just reload.
Zenitsu sports a yellow robe over his Demon Slayer coat.
Yes, this is what you should have been talking about from the jump.
Design aspect is obviously his yellow hair and his stance. Yellow is the color of energy and excitement, which definitely fits Zenitsu's attitude when around women.
Sure.
But yellow is also
around women? But what about when he's not around women?
I didn't hear the around women part.
That doesn't make sense for a lot of the time. Are those the only things that yellow can symbolize? I think
The
not.
TX 525 says, "That's a good question for another time."
Around women crying emojis. He is not colorblind anymore, yay. That's a crazy bar. Crazy!
color cowardice and deceit, which indeed fits Zenitsu's theme of shying away from fights with demons
It's
or training.
cowardly and deceit, all of those things?
Now we're on to the angry boar guy.
And we're moving on. We're done with them. Yellow symbolizes these things. Moving on. He doesn't got a butterfly. He doesn't have a scar, nothing. No haircut, buzz cut, nothing. So his color is yellow. It's these things. Hey, Inosuke.
So what's the difference between Zenitsu and Rengoku? They both have yellow.
Gosh, red.
Inosuke is one of those characters who's so insane that you can't help but fall in love with his character. The madness he conveys in every line is done perfectly by both the sub and the dub voice actor.
We're doing it again. We're
We
just
never
getting
left.
clips again.
We never left.
Or yellow can symbolize caution.
Well, yellow can symbolize a lot of things.
Revel in your own death and serve as my...
Why did you need to put dub here? I think that we can hear the English and surmise that it is, in fact, the dub.
The Adult Swim logo probably gives it away as well.
There's a lot of things, no lack of subtitles. There's a lot of things that could clue you into the fact this is in fact not Japanese and therefore not the sub.
They're doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my point.
Looking at Inosuke's character, he has a simplistic and easy to analyze design, but has some symbolism behind it too. First off, the easy thing to spot is his boar head mask, which was his backstory as he was raised by boars in the mountain, which also conveys his headstrong and rough nature. We get tones like this especially when he fights...
Are boars headstrong and rough?
To take you on?
We can't.
He's canceled.
Yeah, big canceled.
Yeah, I forgot he was canceled. All that's missing is the Bandicam logo.
And no colors that he can really talk about unless he says brown, which is
for the first time and is compared to a wild animal. Another aspect we see is his shirtless and ripped pants attire, which can also be compared to his rugged and dangerous lifestyle, where he doesn't need it.
But that also is the boar head. All of it symbolizes just roughness. What else is there?
Fit society's norms for looking presentable. Looking at his dual blades, we see the serrated edges, which is that way because of Inosuke's joy when it comes to the painful suffering of demons by the serrated edges. And the scuffed nature of it still shows that Inosuke favors simplicity and has violent tendencies. Another interesting tidbit about Inosuke is how strange his name is. The Ino part in his name.
We can't be going into name theory. This is that dude.
Why is this a masterpiece? Because his name is... Wait, this is the first one that's doing the name thing!
Everybody got different things.
Whoa, that be dead!
Everybody got
There's no consistency! He didn't talk about Tanjiro's design!
Yet. Don't you know we've got another 4 minutes?
Comes from the first part of the word boar in Japanese and is amalgamated into a regular name to create his name. Underneath his mask, however,
Is that it? His name means boar. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's a pretty common thing in anime and manga.
Maddie is who I was looking for.
Yeah.
Crap. He has blue ends to his hair and has green eyes. Another bit that is seen is that he also doesn't have many manners to speak of and often tries to eat with his mouth open and tries to mess with his comrades while eating. Now that the cast
What does the blue symbolize? What is the blue? Huh? Wait.
This video is a bore.
It's about time we segue into the main event and explain the morality and storytelling of Demon Slayer and why it's a diamond amongst other shows.
Hey! In comparison to other things that I'm not gonna mention, it's better because sad or happy or hopeful or depressing or whatever.
What color would symbolize this stream? Black for death.
Blue is calm and wisdom, isn't it? Blue is cold and heartless. I guess we do skip over them.
When it comes to those who felt despair and regret from the action.
Is this dub or sub? I'm confused.
Yeah, I need the words.
Well, this is so complicated. What are we talking about here?
I will never disrespect them.
We do not glorify. I said it both times.
Wrong both times.
I said it the same way. We do not glorify.
Are you okay?
No.
Glorify.
Blessed rain after a drought. That's a tag team.
Copyright police, please.
It's crazy the things they get off on and then we get done up for watching theirs. Apparently there is a different copyright system for streams and for videos.
No, I'm talking about Coco Man. There was a Coco video where I had to do it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, because it was a vid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a video.
How about that?
Chris the Chote says, I would never disrespect demons. Good boy, Tanny.
But he's more than a good boy. And only dummies say, weirdos, sorry, only weirdos say that he's just a good boy. You have to work hard to find clips that are not I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No, you probably just went on YouTube, you did a video downloader, and that was the end of it.
Crazy.
This is still going on, by the way.
It hasn't gone on for long enough, if you ask me.
Tanny or Gamer Josh? Tanny. Stop the music segment. Oceanus would be proud. That was a crazy amount of time. And then it just ends. It wasn't even like late. Oh my God. He couldn't even fade out the song. It's just another hard cut. Bro. And then you hear his breath intake. What are we doing?
This is Lion Squad X. And why does he have credit?
This isn't going to be a big section, not because I don't like it, it's just because I found out that the theme was only talked about for a few episodes and was kind of discarded after that. Tanjiro
Are you... The theme is just for like a couple of episodes and then it's over? I don't think that's how it works.
It does show his humanitarian beliefs as the show goes on, but as he and his friends slay more demons, we begin to see a pattern. We begin to see that the demon slayers aren't much better than the demons, who are also turned humans that lost all their will and control over their life.
Why did they lose all their will? Because we see demons that haven't lost all their will. Mm-hmm. So why did they lose all their will?
And how are the humans worse or no different than the demons? They're killing the things that are killing humans, innocent humans.
Yeah. They're killing monsters monstrously. So I guess they're no better than the monster.
Hand demon, malicious. No, the first demon Tanjiro saw, malicious. Hand demon, malicious. Swamp demon, malicious. Drum and arrow demon, malicious. Muzan, malicious.
Rui, malicious.
These are malicious
Smon Explains
demons.
Comics says, Tanny, these are my friends.
These are my friends, Tanny.
Another interesting pattern I noticed was the loss involved for the characters to discard their morality and fall into violence against demons. Tanjiro lost his family.
Who would be moral against eating monsters eating humans? Human eating monsters. That's the way I wanted to say it. He ripped clips from a random guy on YouTube. Absolutely. He just looked up Demon Slayer, probably anime, and then just downloaded clips that had these things.
Family. Shinobu lost her sister, so did Kanao. Inosuke lost his mother too, but the only one that hasn't is Zenitsu. We all make fun of Zenitsu
Dragon Instinct Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku.
They are flatly infinitely better on the base level. And thank you for the super chat song.
Crybaby, but it's because he's one of the only few characters that still sheds some humanity, unlike the dehumanized demon slayers who bask in the hunt.
Well,
I'm sorry. So I mentioned this a while back, but there were a bunch of boars ravaging Canada, and they were just like, "Hey, get your weapons and kill these bastards." If people are having fun killing boars that are destroying the ecosystem and killing humans, I don't think the humans are monsters for enjoying hunting boars. Mm-hmm. Now, if they are like
a sport out of it, of just like, go ahead, run, and I'll catch you, and then I'll cut off a leg.
If they're doing cruel things to the boars.
But anyways, let's delve into some storytelling and why it's a gem.
That's a saying that people say. The young kids, they say it's gem.
Is he really trying to get gem over?
It's already been over. It's always been over.
Like peak and mid.
Yeah,
and
it's gem.
This is gonna be gem.
Yeah.
Can't.
Does the Rock Slayer bask in the hunt? That we've seen.
Yeah, Tanjiro doesn't. Miss Hashira. The worst was Giyu stepping on Rui's clothes.
Big segment again. There's so many long segments.
So guys, I was saying,
Notera says, Peak Gem Soul.
I used to have an issue with Demon Slayer's storytelling, but I could fully say now that it works to the tale's advantage. The way it uses characters and escalates the story creates stakes, not...
That is Almost all stories.
Yes.
Characters escalate the stakes of the story.
Yes, that is a fairly common thing.
The speed of Black Clover, or the slow build-up of some Naruto moments, but somewhere in between. The main...
You think Black Clover is faster than Demon Slayer? That's crazy!
Pacing, baby. Pacing time!
How is Black Clover, who goes, hey, we're just gonna have like 4 chapters where we win the best rookie awards? What are we talking about?
The issue with some of those stories is that Black Clover can't flesh out its villains enough for the audience to connect, and the slow build...
No! They don't flesh out the villains! They give them a backstory at the 0 hour to go, I was a sad boy!
Was in fact a sad boy, y'all.
That's not fleshing out the villains! That's trying to make the audience feel something post-death!
Yes.
It's melodrama!
As they are fading away, it was just like, you know what? We were brother and sister, and I protected you in Demon or something because I didn't read that.
Build-up of Naruto can drag on sometimes. But a story like Demon Slayer can find a happy medium.
Perfect! Oh, the pacing, sir. Refreshing, I might say.
Demon Slayer is too fast because it doesn't flesh out the villains. Black Clover. Naruto fleshes out the villains, but it can kind of drag.
Yeah, it's a little slow for me.
But Demon Slayer, God.
Dude, peak pace. Gym. It's
Gym pace.
Gym pace?
It's Gym.
The pacing is Gym.
Sman Explains Comics says, the perfect synergy.
The perfect Gym synergy.
How is it that fast, bro? Come on. You have my permission to cry.
And still have us viewers engaged in the storyline, but not feel like things are moving too fast.
No, we're not talking about the storyline. We were talking about the villain.
Nope.
Because the story of Black Clover does not move at a breakneck pace. You're lying.
Nah, this is better. How? Why? It's better.
Save the Train arc. Sorry, anime onlys, but I'm delving into this movie and arc. The entire plot of it only revolved around a demon, but with valuable characters still actively attempting to deal with the threat, and others like Rengoku dying really escalated it, and it came to a satisfying conclusion in the end of the characters making it alive and continuing to fight for Rengoku's sake.
Episode 19.
Yeah!
There's a demon that they focus on, and then it escalates and then a character dies. And isn't that in Akatsuki Hidan Kakasu?
Yep.
How is this better than or worse or anything? It is a story. These are demon slayers. They're gonna fight demons, and they do. And you're just like, yeah.
Episode 19 is Gym.
It's Gym.
This Gym thing is catching on like wildfire.
Sebastian says, after watching this, maybe The Last of Us 21 isn't so bad.
Calm down.
Maybe I treated you too harshly.
And as for the ending, many took offense to how quickly it ended, but really, would you rather take a story that drags on for too long and has the characters go through the same situations over and over again?
Hey, yo! Hey, you... It wasn't very Gym of you, I'd say.
Truly not.
Yeah.
Your Gym is revoked.
Dude, come on. Don't just... This seems like a person that has not seen One Piece and just heard the arguments of it's going on for too long.
That was anti-Gym.
So, we don't know.
Gym efficiency. T23 is Gym.
Story that ends off where it promised to end off on. This is where I think Demon Slayer divulges from the norms. It doesn't promise wacky characters in wacky situations and constantly escalating conflict.
But it does! They have numbers to the demons! They have to fight! They are literally escalating!
Yep.
Number go down, they get stronger!
You are a regular demon, you are a lower moon, you are an upper moon.
You don't fight the number 8 and then it's like, number 2, easy, same thing. No! You can be like the Shishibukai, they're all assumedly around the same level of strength because they don't have a numbered system.
Gaming
but a
Endearing
Mihawk
says,
ain't a
the
more.
subtleness of slandering One Piece.
So
you just slide. I'm gonna just slide that right on in here, right here. It's not like other things that just drag on. This ended.
Smon Explains Comics says,
Episode 19.
You are my gem off.
You are my gem.
Story based on one sole fact. Muzan is the strongest demon and has to be slain. And with his death, it ends off where it promised to end off on.
And once we get to the One Piece, it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Maybe, presumably.
Yeah.
But Naruto got Sasuke back, and it ended. He was the Hokage. That was his goal. Curtain down.
Yeah.
It did the thing.
Feet and saving the world. And as the future is revealed in that last chapter, we do see the fruits of their labors and the freed world and the great.
Yo, no, this is so bad. This time skip was horrible.
Yes.
Don't do this.
Do not.
Please
I
don't
can't
do
wait
this.
for the people to experience this.
Wait, they're gonna clap so hard. Zenitsu and Fing, Nezuko, yay, clap. I can't wait.
Grandchildren of the heroes living their own life and never needing to know about the truth of the demons that once plagued the earth. This is the future that Shinobu wished for, that Rengoku wished for, that every—
Why did your audio cut out for a second there?
Divine Instinct Goku, Ultra Essence Goku, True Divine Essence Goku.
Thank you for the super chat, Silver Heart Soul. This video is not very crystal.
It absolutely is.
It is not goy slop.
character who died for the world's sake ever wished for. And that, my friends, is the genius of Demon Slayer.
Oh, it is? Wow! Whoa! Dude, do you see Tanjiro's dad there? His head is cut off!
He's not even the right shade. Like, what are we doing here? This is such a bad
Why are they all just hanging out, all the good guys, and then there's just Muzan there, like, oh yeah, here's our boy.
William Beerage says, Tanny, breathe air.
Oh my god. This is horrible. There's no drum demon. Why?
Very convenient that everyone's descendants are all around at the same time. Those were in a giant Hashira orgy. And it's also very convenient that the two characters reincarnated and work in a soup kitchen or whatever together.
They didn't have children. They have no one to pass off their legacies. They just factually reincarnated.
Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next
This is
video.
crazy.
This is such a bad Photoshop job.
You can Rengoku, his lines are so much heavier than Zenitsu, who's right next to him.
And Tanjiro's, who are non-existent practically.
This is crazy. This is a crazy job. They are in, they're in the sun, and the demons are just chilling there. What are you doing?
Nah, this is crazy.
Oh,
I
Chris
almost
the Joke
want to
says,
give that anomaly.
Masterpiece Law.
Oh my goodness.
That was such a weird video. Like, I honestly don't think it could because the color theories and all of that was so weird. There was so much music.
All the color theories were different. And he just stopped. He didn't do Nezuko or Tanjiro.
We decided Even if it's set in stone,
Oh,
I'll smash
man.
that future! Hey, Deku, shut up, you know.
He just bagged all those characters from the group
Man.
photo. Thank you for the super chat, Silver Heart Soul.
Oh my goodness.
There is gonna be a music bot eventually coming, but it's all gonna play in
My
most
source
likely
is that
a
I made it
playlist,
the fuck up.
as opposed to just allowing whatever so we don't get done up by copyright.
It's objectively good.
That picture was objectively good.
And most of the times music isn't a problem, but there are ones that are blocked like worldwide, and I'd rather not have the video itself get blocked worldwide.
Oh man!
But eventually that will happen.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Anomaly on that one,
I'm
honestly.
going Anomaly as well.
That was so weird.
That was a very weird. I think this video gave me cancer.
Dutch says, go get 23.
Oh no.
Oh crap! That was a good laugh.
Like, what is he doing? And then the end is just like post credits. Here,
all our friends happy and smiling. Oh, is that Muzan?
Muzan #1,
Drum Demon Rui. Oh,
why them?
man.
Why not Swamp Demon or something? Why did they get it?
Sabito's there, but not Makimo.
Sexist.
Oh man, just his father just floating there, half his head cut off.
He couldn't even put him like in between Nezuko and Tanjiro to at least have some type of no.
Oh, that's the best. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh crap. That was good.
All right. Yep.
I appreciate that. Man.
Not his
Three
mother,
manga
whatever
boys.
their name is.
3 manga boys, and none of them really mentioned 19.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Crazy.
BG, did you do the rap homework? Thank you for the super chat, super heart soul. I actually did do the rap.
Hey, look at that. Because I reminded him, because I'm a good boy, and I'm gonna go pee, because I don't do the rap.
Yeah, so
Oh, my knee.
my homework was the top 10 songs from the Kendrick and Drake beef, along with the best bar from each of them. I'm going to give you my caveats. These are ranked by how good of a diss song they are, as well as how good of a song they are. I also only included songs that are by Kendrick and Drake, and none of their subliminal disses, only ones that mention their name or are purposely about them. That's it. Stop saying T23! So yeah, we're gonna go, this is the top 10. Do you want the countdown in ascending order or descending order? Basically, do you want me to start with number 10 or number 1? Maha's TV has a Black Clover video and it's bad. Would you watch it? Absolutely. 100%. We need more Black Clover videos, honestly. The more I see of these whack videos, the more genius Smizzle is for making that troll JoJo video. Absolutely, I love that video. T23 is definitely better than the Demon Slayer videos we watch. It's better in different ways. It's crazy that Taylor Made was Drake's only good song in that arc. It's that way because it's only that way because of how the way things have played out so far. And I'm also going to keep in mind that all of these are unsubstantiated for the most part, so I'm only taking the songs as they are. Kendrick's supposed to be coming out with a new album. I don't know if it's going to be in August or whatever, but he's supposed to be making it. So I saw 10s, I saw a bunch of 10s, so I'm starting at number 10. Number 10, The Heart Part 6. Potentially one of the worst beef songs in history. Like one of the worst diss songs you've ever heard. At least from a competent artist. Now I'm sure there's bad diss songs from artists that are just like not good. Maybe somebody like Viper, maybe somebody like Lil B, the Bass God. But this, from a competent artist with some form of like notoriety in mainstream rap, The Heart Part 6 is one of the worst diss songs I have ever heard. Maybe the worst diss song. I'm too popular to touch it. I'm way too famous for the you suggested. If I was in Young Girls, I promise I'd be arrested. What are we out here doing? The best bar of that song, though, is Whitney, you can hit me back if you need a favor. And when I say I hit you back, it's a lot safer. Absolutely flames bar with the whole, hey, Kendrick, you hit your wife type thing. Absolutely crazy bar. Potentially one of the only like 7 good bars in that entire song, because I truly don't believe he planted that information about the daughter. I truly don't believe that he believes in his heart of hearts that he's doing nothing wrong with these kids. Number 9, Tailor-Made Freestyle. I am not a fan of AI art, period. Like, I am fine with the music being used for like yucks, but if you're putting it on YouTube and monetizing it, I am vastly against it. I do not with AI, generative AI, period. And part of the issue with this one also is that he does not try to sound like Pac or Snoop. He sounds like Drake rapping with a Pac filter, with a Snoop filter. He didn't try, and this is
have the flow.
And this is part of why I don't think Drake is as calculating or
nobody's listening
so
to you,
ingrained in music. Because I had this argument with somebody when we were talking about Certified Lover Boy, and he used the song, he used one of the UGK songs or something on Get Throwed, and he's just like, Drake's just a connoisseur of rap, and sometimes people don't get that. No, he is truly what Kendrick said. He is a colonizer of rap. He takes these things and just uses them. And this is just substantiating that, because he took Pac's voice, and he took Snoop's voice, and he just used them. He did not embody what Pac did. He did not embody what Snoop did. Whereas Kendrick embodied in the Not Like Us, he embodied the West Coast flow. He understands that. Drake is a culture vulture, period. You'd be shocked how often I listen to the Hard Part 6. It's so bad. The best bar in Tailor-Made Freestyle is, they told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive and a nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. Legitimately might be one of my favorite bars in the entire beef. It's such a funny line. Number 8. Again, I'm also only taking the songs where they mention each other, like I said. So number 8, Control. It's not a very good diss song because it's not meant to be a diss song. It's just a, hey, I'm throwing it out there. I love y'all, but I'm trying to make this competitive. And Drake just caught his feelings off that. But it's a fine verse. It's a fine bar. Best bar in that one, what is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar. Who trying to jump and get it? You're better off trying to skydive. I really like that. I set the bar so high that you're better off just skydiving instead of trying to reach it. Like that. I like that as a song. I don't really like it as a diss song. It's just something you kind of throw on at a party. Absent of even the Drake stuff, it's a good song. But with the Drake and J. Cole stuff, it's just kind of eh. Best bar, of course, is motherfuck the big 3, nigga. It's just Big Me. The whole thing that set it off. Like, nobody even remembers the other stuff. Like, the Pet Cemetery line is such a cold bar, but like nobody remembers that because it's all on this. This bar is so good. 616 in LA, number 6. I didn't like 616 in LA as a diss song in the moment it came out.
Notera says,
because it just wasn't.
Motherfuck the big stream, it's just T23.
I didn't like it when it came out because I wanted something a little harder. It was really like low key. But in subsequent listens after the whole beef is done, I found that it's probably like my 3rd favorite song that came out of this. Not this song, but just song. It's a good listen. Best bar on it, fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everybody in your camp screaming that you deserve it, or whispering that you deserve it. It just plays so much into Drake's paranoia, and it's just a good song. Number 5, Push Ups. Push-Ups, I think I would have liked more if it was more focused on Kendrick, but it's good to just be clapping back at everybody that appeared on that Future and Metro Boomin collab album. Yeah, I like the beat. I like his flow in it. Drake really sounds energized in a way that he doesn't tend to these days. Even something I like Bridal Path, 3 a.m. on Bridal Path, I think it is, or 6 a.m. on Bridal Path. I really like that song, but it just sounds like Drake's kind of sleepwalking through the things he's doing. Best bar on that one, Metro shut your whole ass up and make some drum niggas. Like, it's such a funny bar to be like, hey, why are you here? Shut up and make some drums. Number 4, Family Matters. Probably Drake's best song out of this whole beef. As far as disses go, as far as a song itself, I would probably prefer Push-Ups. But he has some good stuff on Family Matters. But again, his focus should be on Kendrick because that's the person he's going against. And he's dedicated this whole middle portion to like everybody else. Why are you going to A$AP Rocky? And you're truly just heard about what happened with Rihanna. It's crazy. BBL Drizzy is hilarious. Yep, so number 4, Family Matters. Best bar on that. Kendrick just opened his mouth, somebody hand him a Grammy right now. It's so funny to me. It's such a great bar. Number 3, Not Like Us, Nothing Needs to Be Said, Song of the Summer. One of the most popular songs in all time. People are legitimately playing it out. Like, it's banging everywhere. I heard it on the way home yesterday, and it's been out for 2 months. Not Like Us is crazy. That's the thing about Drake, though. He always goes after family. The only way Drake knows how to attack a person, a man, is to go after their women or their children. He did it with Pusha. He did it with Rick Ross, where he's just like, oh, your baby mom's in my DMs and such. The only way he goes, and he even did it with Fantano. Like the needle drop. Why would you do that? Oh, you wifed a black queen, but she left you, blah, blah, blah. Like, what are we doing? Yes, I did watch The Dirt on the, I even commented on it, Corey. It's a good video. Best one, the best bar, of course, in Not Like Us is Trying to Strike a Chord, but it's probably A minor. That's probably the bar of the beef. Just singing A minor. You got legit 8-year-olds just going A minor. It's over. It's over. Number 2, Euphoria. When Euphoria first dropped, people were acting like it didn't hit hard. Euphoria is such a good song. Best bar on it, Cutthroat Business. You Got Shit Twisted. What is it? The Braids. I went around all day just going, Goku, what is it, the braids?
Ultra Essence Goku, true Divine Essence Goku.
What is it, the braids? It needs to just be in black lexicon for the rest of time. What is it, the braids? And when he did the pop-out concert and he went to that part and literally everybody is just screaming, what is it, the braids? So fucking good. You think after the Pusha T, he wouldn't do it again? Drake doesn't understand. What Drake understood after, with each of his beefs, Drake takes a little bit of something from it because he doesn't understand the climate that he's in at that very moment. So when he beat Meek Mill, the thing he's thinking is memes and like club bangers is the way to do a diss song and quick responses. So be quick about it, memes and club banger. So when he went against Pusha T, he did the Duppy freestyle. Club banger, quick response, less than 24 hours. Got a lot of memes out of it with the Instagram photo of sending the invoice, memeing all of that. Didn't work out. So then he loses against Pusha. So he's thinking, the way to beat people now is dirt. That's the way to do it. So he drops the Family Matters thinking, I got this dirt on Kendrick. I'm going to win based off my dirt. And then I'm also going to take that poppiness, that club banger stuff, the memes. I'm going to do that. Day freeze. He's trying to meme that up. There's only a Big D and there's video proof of it. He's trying to meme it up again. And he took the worst parts of all of those, not understanding the climate he's in, and he lost based off of it. He doesn't understand the rap culture. He only understands his perception of the rap culture. But yeah, what is the braids?
Unknown
Please keep
Gaming
it in
XL
there.
says, drug dealings aside, ghostwriting aside,
Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Tore that man down. Don't talk about my drugs. I'm not going to talk about your ghostwriting. I'm talking about you as a person. I'm talking about the people that raised you. I'm talking about the people around you. Crazy. Did I not say thank you for the donation? Thank you for the super chats. I'm going hard on this. Number one, Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is such a sinister diss track that it just does not get talked enough about, because a lot of people's perception of the way this song should be right now are club bangers, are hit songs, are things you can bop to, you can bob your head, you can ride in the car with it, you can hear it in the club. Meet the Grams, the energy of it is what personifies beef. It is a systematic teardown of Drake and his family in a way, in just the most melancholy piano and his voice sample just under it. It's just terrifying, and it is the absolute best song in the entire beef. Best bar in that one, take that mask off. I want to see what's under those achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. And then going into all the things he lied about, tremendous song. Absolutely tremendous. Top song. It's probably my favorite diss song of all time now. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pies. Wait, let's examine why. It's so good. Pushing this was so good. They had to take it off YouTube like 5 times. So yeah, those are it. So just a quick recap. Number 10, The Heart Part 6. Number 9, Taylor Made Freestyle. Number 8, Control. Number 7, Like That. Number 6, 616 in LA. Number 5, Push Up. Number 4, Family Matters. Number 3, Not Like Us. Number 2, Euphoria. Number 1, Meet the Grams. All right. We can hit a quick Q&A. We haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, since we're pretty early in the day, we'll do like a 30-minute Q&A for y'all, and then we'll bounce.
Because Phil is next week.
Yep.
And then after that,
we'll probably finish up Mark.
Unknown Gaming XL says, Dennis Graham, stay off the gram. Bitch, I'm on one.
Bitch, I'm on one. Dennis Graham, stay up the gram. Bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned Red Ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 12. Hell of a dad thing.
That's also going to be when My Hero ends.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do a live reading of that.
Sure. Or we can just knock off the Mark one. Yeah. Just save Mark for another time and just do that and then.
Yeah, because nobody really wants Mark.
Yeah, nobody cares. Let me lower y'all TTS since we're at the end anyway. Cutthroat business. You got twisted. What is it? The braids? I heard you feeling you don't want to work with me no more. Okay.
Configuration updated successfully.
We're not doing T23. Not this time. Shut up. We're doing a Q&A. We haven't done one in a while. No, you don't care about Mark. You heard the man in the beginning.
Silver Heart Soul says, they are fucking wrong. That you lie. Part still gives me chills.
It's so good. Because you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury.
Oof.
What?
From Brian, top tier Brian. You can say the same thing 100 times and some will still draw their own conclusion. Last night was me, number 1, doing what people asked for. Yes, play him again. And number 2, trying to get Jay to match. I tried my best to do so. That is it for me. That was my last stream with him.
Whoa! He's finished!
Rip Brian.
Rip Brian, Rip Phil.
I can't wait for the blow up.
Friendship ended with Brian. Now Cat is my best friend.
Unknown Gaming XL says, Ovo 40, hunch over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How
OVO
much time you
40
got?
hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time that guy? That man is 666. I got the double flow, nigga. 666. Thank you, BG, for recommending Slam Dunk. It's amazing so far. You're very welcome. DA.
Basketball.
DA, what did you think of the new My Hero Academia chapter?
Yeah, I simply did not think about it. It was fine for the most part. It would have been good earlier in the series. It's just like we don't have time for this, unfortunately. I would rather get a conclusion with other characters, because in the last chapter, Tentacruel is just going to be God King of the mutants, and we just have to accept, yes, that happened. We don't see how he felt about what just happened, or Deku, you met with Spinner. How's he doing? Oh, because Spinner had a message for Tentacle.
Yep,
and he didn't.
As far as we know, yeah, he never.
We didn't see it on screen, so it's just that type of thing. Just and like I said earlier, whatever happens with Deku and Uraraka, it seems like, based upon my opinion right now, before seeing it, it would have been better placed earlier, right after the villain arc, but they just didn't, because she fell asleep, and then they just didn't talk about it.
What games are you playing? I am currently playing Slay the Spire. I am gonna start playing the Apollo Ace Attorney series, because those are they were on 3DS, and I didn't have a 3DS at the time, and I never got to play them. So finally playing those. And it was another. Oh, this game might end up being my game of the year. 1000 X Resist. It's basically a narrative walking sim, but it might end up being my game of the year. I love it.
I'm not playing anything. I've got the list of games that people want me to play, and I'm going to play one of those and then move over to Yakuza, and then play one of those and move over to Yakuza.
Is AI Somnium one of them?
It was not.
Oh.
Blame the people.
What do you think of the Gorosei?
I like them. We need to differentiate their personalities more, but there's a theory going around that they are essentially like the Vegapunks, where they are all satellites of Emu. So they are all essentially one, but then it's just like the Vegapunks have a distinct personality, but that could be a whole thing of, no, you guys don't get personality.
Sebastian says, are you guys ready for the MHA tiers for Bakugo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm already seeing it on Reddit, and I'm having none of it. But yeah, I like them. They are threatening enough. They're powerful enough. I loved this last chapter with the punch, and Luffy was like, "You sure did get him, Bonnie." I love that so much. Bonnie deserves nothing but happiness, and she ain't gonna get it.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. DA, please look up Oro no Sekade Arigatsuwai is from Rekka's creator.
Oh, trust me, I know all about. I'm keeping an eye on all of the things that he's done. I've already read like 2 other ones.
What movies are you guys looking forward to that's not Deadpool? Give me a second to look at some of the films coming out soon. Even though we just talked about this on the podcast not too long ago.
And while you're looking at that, who in your opinion has the most tragic backstory in One Piece? I'm still a Brook man.
I'm still on the Robin train.
Kuma,
Bonnie's up there.
Kuma and Bonnie. Oof. That was. Because each chapter is just like, well, it can't get worse for them. Oh.
And then it just kept getting
Silverheart
worse.
Soul says, sorry, this is the last thing on Drake before I get back to work. Do you think this man is leaving rap, just going to take a break, or just keep fumbling after what Kendrick did to him?
No, because he's still trolling on Instagram. Like, after the Schoolboy Q thing, he did the free yayo and the blue shoes, and that was a sub to what happened with Schoolboy Q. No, he's still doing this Twitter finger bullshit. He's not going to go away. Drake can't. His ego won't allow it. He's going to drop a 9/13 in Toronto, and then he's going to start doing a rollout for an album. Even though he said he was already going to take a break after Meet the Dog, it's clear he's not. Like, no, he's not going to. Trap, I'm looking forward to with, that's the M. Night movie. That's going to be good. Oh, wow. Borderlands, I'm looking forward to because it's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna enjoy watching it. Aliens might be okay. Wow, there's just nothing coming out. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm in September. Oh, Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice 2 is gonna be good. Yeah, I think there's a movie in October.
Unknown Gaming XL
I'm
says,
not going through all of these.
J. Cole was smart to back down emo.
Oh yeah, no. People were like, "Oh, he pussy for walking away." No, I said it on Twitter. What Cole expected was a slap fight, where a bunch of dudes just hanging around in the neighborhood, like I can beat you up, and just like that. Whereas Kendrick and Drake were like, "I'm going to kill this man." Cole didn't want that, so he backed down, and it's cool. Since I'm finished One Piece, what would you recommend? I'm willing to do anything except sports. What's a good long-running one that I would recommend?
Flame of Wreck is always up there. Sket Dance.
Oh yeah,
those are my golden gooses.
Oh yeah, as far as I would say Nagatoro as far as Slice of Life. No, Liar Satsuki. Never mind. Liar Satsuki.
And I will offer up Miracle-chan, which is the more superior one. You missed one. The boys.
Missed two. What's your opinion of Self Instinct Goku? And from a scale of from a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate episode 27 of Hero of Z, the one we watched on stream?
Self Instinct Goku.
I don't remember.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I ain't got the brain for that.
They all run together. High key. Iruma, Claymore.
Yeah.
What did you think of The Boys season 4? It's like a 5.5.
There was some good. There was some bad.
There's a lot of bad. Here's the thing. The things I like the things they did. I don't like how we got to it. And how we got to it is a lot of the season.
And there's stuff like Homelander laser and Huey in the vents. It's like, you can't hit him. You can't fly up there and grab him. He really got away? There's a lot of stuff like that where I'm just like, yeah, come on now.
Which ending do you think will be worse? Black Clover, My Hero Academia, or Jujutsu Kaisen? My Hero Academia.
My Hero. It's already.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything worse.
And I don't have enough information on JJK, so.
Do you guys have a Switch Online expansion membership? I just got mine last week, so I'm looking for friends to play with. DA keeps our Switch in his room. So,
but I haven't played it in quite some time.
But yeah, you can add us somewhere. If you see us online, just hit us up for a game. Ask us in the Discord for it or in the comment section. Who do you think the new Shadow Swordsman is?
It is so hard to say.
Yeah.
This is end game, and it's already just like, oh, there's somebody there that's important to the end game of One Piece. You could be like, oh, it's Shank's dad. Could be Rox, who's still somehow alive. It's
somehow Rox returned.
if Big Moonhead Man wasn't theorized to be Shank's dad, I'd be like Shank's dad. But it's
Moon Isaac Jr.
So much. Yes, Moon Isaac Jr. himself.
I forgot that was a meme for us for a while. What do you guys think of the Mashiba Rosario fight right now?
He looks so much better with his hair down.
Yeah, I agree.
His hair up is just looks dumb circle things. It looks dumb.
I will say I really love how Mashiba is kind of gonna have to struggle with playing his game or trying to fight with his new I can be better than that. So he's basically having to fight a past version of himself as he overcomes that struggle. It's good. I like it.
And I always like the interjections with Ippo and Kumi where he just looks and he's like, get away from her.
They're just doing their best to have fun rooting for you. It's like
just stink eye.
Which mythical Zoan fruit would you guys like to have? Give me the Nika fruit at this point.
Outside of that, Phoenix seems busted.
Yeah, that sounds like it feels like a lot of fun. You could do a lot of things with it. I love to be a dinosaur, high key. I love a Diaz Drake. What do you think of fans downplaying the Gorosei? It's the same thing with Big Mom. You build up these super strong villains, and it's just like, oh, they're losing. How did this happen? But the Straw Hats are mostly running away, and it's like 80 high key muffs there.
They're punching them. They're flying back, and then they get right back up.
Like they're not really doing anything to them.
Nothing.
When are you guys adding Akane Bashi to your read list? I think you would like the story. BG, what are your thoughts on Zenkichi's character development in Medaka Box? I liked it a lot. There was somebody's character development I didn't like. Maybe.
Oh, this is already there.
What is it?
Highest ranked player in.
Okay.
This.
Oh yeah. Also, Skip and Loafer is very good. Please read Skip and Loafer. Yeah, I really like Zenkichi. It's been a while since I've read Medaka Box though, so some of the finer details is gonna slip my memory. I think I haven't read Medaka Box in like 15 years.
What is that super funny manga that I'm reading?
Is it Skip and Loafer?
Yes, that's the one.
Hey. Will Aoki and Kimura ever win an important fight, or will they be delegated to funny mud fights to the end of time? I think Kimura is going to win one before he retires.
Yes.
I don't know about Aoki. Aoki might be delegated to just like that meme stuff.
I think the most that we're gonna get is like 5 or 6 chapters. It's not going to be a long one like this. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the beginning of the fight, round 1, round 2, skip round 8.
Yeah.
Win, fight.
What's your One Piece agenda? How good is JoJo Land? I'm still reading Steel Ball Run.
I am letting JoJo Land get some chapters because I finally. Oh no! JoJo Land.
Asobi Asobase. It is.
Oh
hilarious.
Yeah, no, I'm reading that. Yeah,
it's so funny. They have so many dumb, hilarious faces, and they kill me every single time. It's so funny.
I started reading it because there was a anime clip that had went around recently, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty funny." And then I went to go look it up, and I went, "Oh, I already have it." And I just started reading it.
It's so good.
So yeah, JoJo Lands is the first JoJo's part where I start when the JoJo's part starts, and I realized I can't do that.
I am also the same. I got to the end of the confrontation with the character.
Yep. And that's where I got it.
I will let it build up.
And I'm probably going to read it from the beginning again at that point. But yeah, I got to let it build up some, unfortunately.
One Piece agenda, Big Mom. Big Mom is my agenda. All the way to the moon, to the top. She's the best. Get out of here.
Who are your 3 most hated characters, not least favorite characters who you can't stand?
Zenitsu.
Batman.
Gray / Happy from Fairy Tail.
I'll give you Zenitsu as well.
There's somebody that I'm missing.
Gaming in Virench says, how it feels to get your fav get assassinated. You were so invested.
Bakugo.
Because cause that thing makes me mad.
And hate Bakugo.
Yeah, your faves almost got done up.
Gento deserves so much more.
For sure.
He gets a panel and a half.
Favorite?
We sure do get Mineta seething and coping about Bakugo. I'm laughing.
Favorite Kool-Aid flavor?
There is a Kool-Aid flavor that comes back every now and again. And it is Charcoalberry Fin. And it is delicious. It is better Fruit Punch. Because Fruit Punch is Fruit Punch is Fruit Punch.
Yes.
If you're not in the mood for it, it's basically red medicine. Get it the out of here. But Charcoalberry Fin is an improved. It has more orange and strawberry. It's more orange and strawberry forward, and it is delicious. Outside of that, there used to be like a cool blueberry lemonade that had kind of like a menthol cooling effect on you. That was also delicious.
Hey, I am a simple man. Give me a lemon lime and I can rock it out.
Respectable.
I am a simple Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Batman, double header, neon noodle, whooping. Pickle. Pumpkin head. Pussycat pudding.
Oh, you didn't show that.
Oh yeah, good call.
I almost said that cool.
If we crash, there's no streams over.
Yokai Girls. Yokai Girls.
I think it's on the list. Yeah, they still make Kool-Aid. They're like 10 cents a pouch.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're easy. They're not healthy for you.
Oh, unbelievably so.
It's just sugar water.
It's not even sugar water. It's just flavored water that you add sugar to.
Harems are difficult for me.
It depends.
Because there's usually a girl that I want to win, but they don't win. So that's always.
And that's the shitty part, because that's kind of what's going on with one of the manga I'm reading.
Because Canon 2006 was that. Rokudo's Bad Girls was that. Rokudo's Bad Girls. It was always. The option was always there. Same thing with Canon. But it's just like, I would like to see that over there with the best girl, who we all know is the best girl, except for the number 2 girl who's actually the best girl. And we all know who those are. And we don't even need to say who they are, because we all know and we've all accepted this and we're all cool with it.
Yeah, we know how to.
There is no dissension because it's all just laid out here. He's so cool.
We can get rid of that, and I forgot to put up we're out on a mission.
Gaming in Virench says, there is always that best girl who gets dirty loudly crying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, she got done dirty, but she didn't, because like I said, the ending of Rokudo's Bad Girl, while contrived to the nines, is so good for every single character, including her. And I think she got it the best not because I am biased, but because of what happened there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
not biased.
Okay, yeah. I can't say what happened because that would give away who it was, and we all know who it is, so it doesn't matter because we all know who it is and we accept it.
I don't remember who you're talking about, Ivana. Like I said, it's been a while. What is worse, Mineta being a perv or Bakugo being a bully? Mineta. Because he's still unapologetically that. Bakugo was a bully, but at least he went, wow, I was up and I apologize for that. It's an apology, and it comes so late, but it does happen. Mineta's just a monster. He said, hey, Eri, I can't wait for you to grow up. Like, we're out of here. Favorite Prime flavor, that's an all DA thing.
I've only had the Bomb Pop one, and which other one did I have? I think I had the pink one. Yep, Strawberry Lemonade. The Bomb Pop one is very refreshing, I would say.
I'm looking
not a joke answer, just a legit answer, because it's a good drink. It's just too expensive for me to buy. I've got my G Fuel.
I'm looking forward to the new DreamWorks movie, since I love DreamWorks, even though they make some bad movies. That's not a question. Thank you for that, though.
Yeah, it's cool to look forward to that. I haven't seen a DreamWorks movie in a while. Are you talking about the new Shrek? Because that's
no, they probably got a different one coming out. What's your opinion on Yami from Black Clover, the other Yami?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come a little better than that.
Because I am not
current. Oh, and then we won't say anything. We won't say anything.
I drank Prime when it first came out, and they had a sale at 7-Eleven. I bought one, and then I was given some by a coworker. That is my Prime experience. I am a very cheap man who saw a sale, and I am the goober that's just like, oh, it's on sale, so I might as well. And I did, and it is good. It is a quality drink.
This is our last question. What's the worst scene in My Hero Academia?
Pigman.
The big scene, the big Bakugo jump and all those faces behind it. Absolute worst
spicy
scene.
one. That is a spicy one. But Pigman is that's my kryptonite.
Understandable.
Pigman is Pigman, and I can't wait to see him animated because that would truly be peak.
All right,
I can't wait.
We're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Next week is Phil.
Yep, Phil stuff.
I have a couple of things that I want to do, but nothing concrete.
You have the newer one, and I have the older one. And to be completely honest, I'm probably just gonna finish up the tour with my pick because that I need the rest.
It is.
We were supposed to be peppering it in, and there's just been no time to do so.
It always sucks because moments like that happen. I'll go, well, have we peaked? Because I've listened to that like 3 times. It's so good.
Every time you see the frames, it's just you're so mad about it.
The shower scene, we both just go, oh.
That's not fun.
That's what I'm saying now.
Just some old man
just hunched over. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I liked him. It just wasn't enough for him.
I was just listening like, man, this is just so good. This should have been later.
I haven't read it yet, Pizza Steak, but I will. I promise you. But it's Phil. We're always there's gonna be something out there. Something with Panda Lee.
It's gonna be so hard. Cause that was just the so many Mario things. The gin on the ground. The
gin was crazy.
I haven't shopped in 3 months. All this stuff just says so much about him as a person. I ripped off the fire alarm.
In a drunken stupor.
I have a coat on my hanger. And let me tell you about the story about the coat on a hanger. It's so good. It's bars.
Yeah, it's probably peak, honestly.
It's crazy. I'm like, mother. And that was just like, the Gavin thing was so good. That was so good. The gifted sub was so good. And he ended with just a grilled chicken sandwich, and he managed
that we thought was gonna be a nothing video, and it's one of my favorites now.
It's one of the best things, minute for minute, that we've done. It's so, I hate it. Because now we just gotta try to top it over and over and over again. But that's gonna be next week.
Yeah. Phil stuff is so fun,
it's so
y'all.
fun.
This is just, again, this is us. This is our thing. And I both love and hate that other people are enjoying it because we told y'all not to, but now that you're in, welcome, brothers.
That's it. The week after that is going to be the ending of My Hero. We're going to do a live reading Friday or Saturday. What are we doing? Do we want to get it done as soon as possible? So
if that's 2 weeks from now, I can probably just request that day off of work.
Because I get off at 2:30 now, and I get home at like 3. So
okay, yeah. So we can just, and that's probably around the time it's going to come out anyway, most likely.
Yeah, it usually comes out around my lunchtime. So.
Yeah. So we'll probably do a stream at like 4 p.m. on Friday.
EST, Eastern Standard Time.
Or EDT, whichever time we're in right now.
Yeah, who knows? Who cares? So,
I always just say ET. I ain't got time for that.
The finale of My Hero for that. So it's going to be a packed next couple weeks.
Should we start reading the war arc? Because I've been starting already. But should we start reading that so we can just slot right into it because reasons?
2 weeks.
How many chapters is it?
Do you want to set it for the week after so we can digest it a little bit? The ending.
Here's what we do. We live read the actual chapter. Maybe we even finish up that Mark video. And then the week after we do it because reasons on it. That way we get a week to digest that chapter and we got enough time to catch up and read that war arc. We'll do that, and then somewhere down the line we'll do a big My Hero one.
Okay.
So there's your plan, y'all.
hey, we're actually planning stuff. Can't wait for something to go wrong that we can't accomplish this.
Absolutely.
Because it always does.
Power goes out, my TV breaks, my computer just crashes.
COVID.
The cough is very possible these days.
Very possible.
Rabies. When my mom arguing with me in Discord about rabies. It's over. Don't get it.
Don't.
That's your savior.
That's the only way to win is to not play.
All right, we're fucking going, y'all. Shove off all that good stuff.
Stop coming to these.
Stop coming to
Especially these Demon Slayer ones. Come back to the DSP ones at your own peril.